What's up, guys? It's Dustin and
Nick. I'm Nick.
And this is
I'm Justin.
And we are Two Brothers Comics with Justin Birch. Welcome to the Saturday Night Babble-on. Stay tuned. No, like seriously, dude. Like scoot over a little
Shut
bit,
up.
dude. I can't.
Jesus.
This is my desk. You
He's
can't come to my house.
5'2" and takes up more space than
We're
two
back
elephants.
live again. Can you please?
All right.
What's up, guys? Sorry for all of that. Obviously, you guys can see we are in the same household again, sitting at my not so humongous desk. And there's not a lot of space here. So I definitely envy Justin tonight for having plenty of elbow room. And I'm kind of like this. So how's everybody doing tonight? It is the Saturday Night Babble-on, the highlight of the week. Hope everybody has had a great week. I had a good week. How was your week? Doesn't matter. Justin, how was your week, man?
It's good. Well, good and bad. Found out on Thursday I have to have a tooth removed and a root canal.
Hold on. Sorry, Nick.
What'd you say?
Nick started his YouTube up on his phone and did not have the volume down like I told him to do before we even went live because
I'm trying
he's
to
just
tweet.
Oh man, this is going to be such a good show tonight. I can feel it. It's going to be a great show.
Oh my gosh. So what happened with your week this week?
So I found out I have to have a tooth removed and a root canal.
Dude, no lie, my tooth cracked Thursday. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen Tuesday when I go in. So,
So from here on out, you will always see me wearing a pair of shoes because I've just become a West Virginia stereotype by not having all of my teeth.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Other than that, it was a pretty good week.
Awesome, man. Right on.
well, I do hate that
Yeah.
because those are no fun. They're expensive and they suck. So, I mean, it costs like I had to have one for basically the same issue. And, dude, it's like 15 Hot Toys, man.
Yeah, dentist bills are never, ever fun. Sorry, guys. We're a little unprepared tonight. Not unprepared, but we did our Mother's Day stuff today. And because Nick was here, my sister was here. We ended up in the yard playing basketball. Had to run my siblings in the dirt for a little while. So Nick had to go home and take a shower. So we're just kind of rushing for a little bit. So if you guys give us 1 second, Instagram story photo, bam. Okay, now I'm just gonna drop an Instagram story real quick, let everybody know we're live. Thank you to you guys who are hanging out right now. We see you. Nick, hit the chat.
Hello, Tina. Hello, Tina. Hope you're doing well. And I know I gotta have some more respect. Sorry. But so Justin, let's while Dustin's doing the live, let's see what, if anything, you picked up this week, right? And we do have So did you get anything this week?
I did. I actually got a ton of stuff.
Uh-oh. Let's make you big.
But I can be... Oh, my gosh. Sorry, I'm breaking everything. So, first thing I want to show. I ordered these. They're little tabs. They're little stickers to go onto the dividers.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. I figured these stickers will... they look better than my handwriting, so...
I didn't know you could get those. Where did you find those?
Those are cool.
I got them from this website right here.
Blind Science Design.
BlindScience.com. When I first bought these, they were 50 cents each per tab.
Ooh.
However, when I went back last night to order more, they had jumped up to 65 cents each.
Dang.
So I was like, all right, I got 25 dividers. Let's get 25 of these things.
I guess that's not so bad, right? Because at 25, it's basically what, like $13 and some change?
It was $12.50. They didn't charge me tax and they didn't charge me for shipping because they just mailed it in a regular envelope with a regular stamp.
Oh,
nice.
Well,
so I'm not going to complain.
I guess, yeah.
All right, so books I got. I'll try to be quick about this.
Hey man,
First one,
Don't listen to Nick. You take as long as you want, man. These are books you bought this week that you were excited about and you're proud to own. You take your time to shine, bro.
So some of the shops in my area are starting to open up. And I had some books waiting for me, so I went and picked them up. I got Rising Sun #3 from IDW because I lettered issues 1 and 2, and I thought I was going to letter issue 3, but I did not. But I needed to find out how the series ended, so I picked it up.
That's still cool, though. Is that been a really good series?
It's based off of a like tabletop game, but there seemed like enough. The book itself, at least issues 1 and 2, because I haven't read 3 yet, seemed interesting enough that they could have made it a regular series if they wanted to. I think it was just supposed to be a 3-issue mini.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one I picked up, these were all for my own vein purposes. Viking Queen. This is the second one-shot, The Sleepers in the Shadow, from Source Point Press. I picked it up because my name is on the cover, and I'm vain.
Uh-oh. Look at that.
You're not vain, man. You're proud of your hard work, bro.
No, Dustin's vain.
That's right.
Seance Room #4. My name's not on the cover, but I worked on this one as well. Also from Source Point Press.
Sweet.
Finally got my copy and read Once and Future #7.
What did you think? Don't tell anybody the ending. What did you think about the ending, that last page, man?
I have to remember what the ending was. What was? Oh,
you got the new villain.
Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting to see. It seems like there's going to be 3 sides now, and not just 2.
Yeah.
Thanks for ruining that because I've yet to read issue #7.
Well, wait till you see that it. Oh, wait.
I didn't ruin it. You said from the beginning there's a new villain.
Yep.
Hey, I didn't know.
Well, yes, you did. You should have.
And I was able to get a copy of all of the #1s from AWA, and I read all 4. So I'm going to show them like based upon which ones I like best down to the least ones.
Okay.
So my favorite one was Red Border.
Nice.
I'm interested in seeing where that goes. My second favorite one was The Resistance, which, this is kind of spooky right now.
Right? I thought so too. It was still pretty good though.
Yeah, I still enjoyed it. Archangel #8 was my third favorite one.
Awesome.
And is this Hotel Hell or Hell or?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've heard Rod the Rican talking about that book at one point, and he said it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be like 4 issues, but they're all going to be like self-contained issues. It's definitely like a horror element to it.
Oh, okay.
So that's all the like current modern stuff I picked up. For the older stuff, I got
look at that.
X-Men #16.
Dude, my local comic shop just showed that off today, and I'm like not begging them, but I'm like, hey, let me get a price.
That's a beautiful book, man.
Because that is first Sentinels, correct?
No, 15 is 15 the first Sentinels.
Yeah, the Sentinels came in early.
No, I thought it was either 14 or 16.
No, it's definitely not this one. I thought this was the first appearance of Master Mold at first, but then I had to look it up, and it's not the first Master Mold.
Then maybe it is 14 because they had the first.
You looking it up? I'll look it up.
Okay, you look it up.
You keep looking up who you're going to use for your top 10 sidekicks.
Yeah, I'm looking at this.
This one I'm really excited about. It is Star Slayer #2, which, if anybody knows what this is the first appearance of,
so it is 14.
I am impressed.
I do not.
It is.
Hey, there it is. Josh said number 14.
There
we
go.
just put it up.
All right. Who is this first appearance?
It is the first. Well, do you remember a couple weeks ago when I said I watched a movie and I'm going to start building a shelf and display case for this specific character? I needed the comic book, a first appearance of the Rocketeer.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Right on. A beautiful looking book too, man.
And I won a waffle or a raffle or whatever you guys are supposed to call them. I don't know. I won a copy of Amazing Spider-Man #43.
What?
It's graded a 4.5 PGX, so it's probably really like a 2.0.
It's still a nice book.
I didn't have a copy of this, and so now I do. So I'm pretty excited and happy about it.
Right on.
That was all my comic pickups for the week.
Awesome.
Well, that was 1,000 times better than mine.
No doubt. Nick had nothing. Those were awesome, man. I love that X-Men, man. Jack Kirby.
So say hey to a couple people.
All right, I'm about to hit the chat. We got Two Gun Pedro stealing my gimmick with the. It's all good though. Just kidding, man. Tina, how about it? How are you doing? How you doing? Yes, Nick. Please continue to have some respect. You're in MySpace. I know, but I didn't actually get to say hello to these people myself. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Southern Comic Geek, what is going on? How are you doing? Yes, absolutely. We gave a spoiler-free review on that. My man, the Captain, making it happen tonight on Saturday night. Pedro said he liked Hotel. I heard it was good. Z, what is up, brother? Congratulations to Z, the moderator of all moderators, for hitting that 1K this week. Definitely proud of this guy. He's a hardworking guy for the community, especially for the other creators out here. He's always in there dropping links and doing whatever he can to help out. So definitely pumped for that guy to hit that 1K mark. Congratulations again, bro. North Garden Comics, hello.
Like that's the first time she.
Yeah, that's the first one we've seen them in here. Yep. Josh Olive, what is going on, bro? Now, I apologize. I did not catch the live stream earlier. For some reason, Facebook has not been notifying me when you guys go live. I did go back and watch it, and yes, sir. Any of those cat books you got? You know, I told you I was going to start going with the sports jerseys. I got my new Captain America baseball jersey on. Definitely let me know about those cat books, man. That first and second Falcon was
whatever means.
Oh, Josh knows what means. Absolutely. B. Ramey, what is going on?
It's going to be a great show tonight. I just feel it.
Steve and Spock. Hey, man, we appreciate it. You guys had such nice things to say about us this week on that first Perry Comics morning show, man. I was really touched by some of the stuff you guys said, man, and I appreciate that. We're all growing together, man. Absolutely. My beautiful, wonderful wife, greatest comic book wife on the planet. She puts up with so much crap from me when I come home with all these stupid, crazy books and stuff. Well, in her mind, she thinks these stupid, crazy books. Of course, I love them, but she puts up with me spending the money I'm spending on them. She's a wonderful wife. Absolutely. Yes, guys, I'm trying to butter up a little bit. You got to do that sometimes, though. Josh says, I do know what that means. Exactly. He knows. It means
sounds like he's got a
what that means is Josh is sitting there looking at those books and about to make me some money.
It was a heck of a collection he picked up, man.
Absolutely.
If you guys want to see some killer books and what he's already sold, it makes me so jealous. I told him on the chat. I said I quit.
Oh. Hey, Josh. I don't know if you already got rid of that 181, but you know, your boy might want to do like a payment thing on that.
No, dude, that's clean press going to CGC. You ain't touching it.
You're right. I would clean it press to CGC. I'll just be happy to pick some cat books up from you, though. I still want to get that Green Ranger 9.8 too.
Yeah, well,
right. So,
any X-Men? You got any X-Men?
I'm sure he got some X-Men in there, maybe.
Josh, I had to tell my wife how much I dropped on that collection today. Ouch. Yeah, but Josh, tell her how much you're about to make on that collection, though.
That's the kicker.
About 10 times. Jeez.
The key word I have found, and it's not lying. Like seriously, like I've found, if you can show your wife and explain to her the investment you're making in some of these higher priced books. You know, I paid this for it. Once I get it pressed, cleaned, and graded, it's going to be worth this much, and it's an investment. You know, she's still not happy about it, but she kind of tends to understand a little bit more anyway. So, we've covered everybody in the chat. Justin showed off his awesome pickups this week. Josh dropped a comment for you right there. Pretty big run of X-Men. Well, I promise you, Josh, Justin might hit you up. Because this dude is he is going hard on the X-Men. Wait, y'all. Y'all don't even know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show my pickups this week, starting off with, like I said, picked up this new Captain America baseball jersey, and it is fantastic. I don't know if you can see the back here.
Yeah, look at his butt crack.
Captain 41. Everybody knows Captain America 1941. Knocking off the Funkos. Let me get Ricky Vaughn sitting back up here. So, love this. Yeah, my wife always says, so are you going to sell this one? I'm like, maybe if we end up like about to lose the house or something.
It's like, oh, it's a big investment, but I'm not going to sell it, so it doesn't matter. You're still wasting the spending the money, not wasting.
Yeah, but if we get in a spot where we have to, you know, hey, I got the stuff. So, some of the books I picked up this week, I've never in my life been able to pick up the Walmart exclusives. I'm going to bump Justin out for just a minute. I hate doing this because I feel like I'm being rude.
Because I can make us big and him
small. I finally was able to pick up one of the Walmart exclusive packs. So I got that 3-pack with the Thor #1, and it really is a cool cover. So I got that 3-pack. Picked that up today at Walmart. I picked up Spectacular Spider-Man 132, Part 6 to Kraven's Last Hunt.
Are you doing that on purpose?
What's that?
Or is it like a subconscious thing where you're like purposely putting it like
over me?
Oh, no. I'm just, the microphone's here, so I guess I could do this.
He's just being
I'm really not trying to. Justin brought that up. I really wasn't trying to do that. So now we get on to the bangers.
All right, guys.
And that may be trademarked by Biggie, but I was using it on Facebook before I knew Biggie, so I'm using it too.
He got it at the Dollar Tree.
No, I didn't. Nice. No, I didn't. I'm actually going to sell this and buy a smaller one because this is way, way too big.
Wait,
so I know everybody's always – what's that, Justin?
You wore it and now you're going to sell it?
Hey, it was pre-used when I got it, so.
He didn't even wash it, dude.
I washed it 3 times in hot water and dried it trying to shrink it, but it's all – baseball jersey material, so it doesn't shrink.
Ripped it out of the package and put it right on.
Can I please show my books? You talk about how long I take to show my books, and you're not helping tonight.
Go ahead with your 4-hour-long stories.
Watch out for my book. Look, you're about to knock my whole thing over.
Go.
Sorry, guys. This is just crazy.
Tell your 4-hour-long stories about
All right, so I didn't get a first appearance, but I did get an awesome second appearance for $5. I got the second appearance of Ghost Rider, Marvel Spotlight #6, where he meets the angels from hell. Check that out. That is an awesome book, and it is high grade.
It's like a 2.0, dude.
No, that is high grade, bro.
That is really clean.
High grade. $5. This is getting pressed, clean, going to CGC. I wasn't sure if I showed this off already, but I picked this Jimmy Olsen book up the other week, and it is awesome. I love it. Superman tapping out.
Josh said you're a terrible human being.
Hey, we all know who the people came to see.
Hello, lovely wife.
Although I probably shouldn't cover you up because this is the only time they get to see you.
What do you mean?
Got him.
Got him. Look at all the videos that come out this week that was of just me because Dustin didn't do any. What's going on, Long Box?
Another Captain America book I picked up. Really awesome book there. This is probably one of my favorite Captain America covers. This is my only Alex Ross book, but I love this cover. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry.
Literally angling it.
Well, it's because I don't want the glare, dude. If I put it here, there's glare. I want the people to see the books. Then I got the Captain America 354. Big fist cover. First appearance. Awesome book to have. Love that book. Please do not tarnish my book. He is back, guys.
Look, tarnish his book while they're in 10-year-old bags and boards.
Got my first ever Mike Zeck signed Captain America. I don't know if I showed this last week or not, but if I did, I'm sorry, but I'm pumped about it. 276. Mike Zeck signature there in the middle in silver. I got the COA right here.
COAs don't mean anything.
This was signed at Phoenix ComiKon in 2015. This is not a Dynamic Forces, so that is awesome. Captain America 125. So, yes. Absolutely, North Garden. So, I'm a huge Rocky Balboa fan, and that was the first thing I thought about when I saw that. So,
it was the first thing.
That's awesome, man, that you picked up on that. Now, I got into some Tales of Suspense this week, guys. I got Iron Man and Captain America #86. This is just a really awesome cover with Captain America, and then they got the stars in the sky behind them. Looks like they're in space. I haven't read it, so I'm not sure if they are in space, but big tank there, dead soldiers everywhere. Awesome Tales of Suspense book there. Another Tales of Suspense. First Red Skull, guys. Check this out. First Red Skull, Tales of Suspense 65.
No, that's the first appearance or first Silver Age?
First Silver Age appearance of Red Skull.
Then be clear about that. It's
Well, I
first
think
appearance.
everybody would know that. That's and the
everybody.
reason why people call it the
Not
first
everybody.
Red Skull is because nobody can afford his first appearance, Nick. We don't count Golden Age.
He's trying to sell his book as if it's better than it is. It's
No. The people know, Nick,
The
because
people
people
don't
know what Tales of Suspense 65 is.
But what if they didn't, and then you're trying to make it off like you have the first
Well,
appearance?
you know what? This is the
First
one that
Silver
everybody
Age.
counts because nobody can afford Golden Age.
First Silver Age. If Hulk would,
Nonetheless, Nick don't have it.
if I wanted, I'd go buy it right now.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. What's up, Ryan? What's going on, brother? I hope you got the Instagram message. Get your stuff set up, bro. We talked earlier. Let's make it happen.
Saw that yesterday, Road Dog, with your fake dreads.
Yep.
See, long box. I didn't know that. You're trying to play it off like it's better than it is.
Whatever.
Justin, tell him.
And this is probably my biggest
It's gonna be a
pick.
great show. Great show tonight. Great show.
I don't think I knew that.
Thank you.
Are you
I'm
going to
trying
take
to
what
educate the
Chaos?
people.
This is Chaos. Chaos knows everything. Of course he knew that. He's screwing
See,
with
Josh said he has it at the shop. If I wanted to go buy it, I would go buy it right now.
you. Okay, we'll go buy it from him.
I got other things to buy.
Exactly.
I'm
That's
trying
what I
to.
thought.
I'm trying to get a Hulk and a Iron Man #1, and then I'm trying to get the first Sentinels, and then I'm trying to get all these other ones. But I've been spending too much money on the
Josh, tell Nick first Red Skull is better. Now, this book that I have right here is better than anything in Nick's collection by far. Humongous grail for me. Great comic to have. Important comic. The first Avengers Assemble, Avengers 16. This is an absolute beauty. I'm so pumped to have this.
And you were on the show last night, and you didn't even say anything about it until I put it in the chat that it was the first Avengers symbol.
I did.
After I chatted it.
No, I absolutely did. As I was showing it off, I said, not only is it a key book and a great cover, but it's an important cover.
See, look,
because
not the real first appearance, then never mind. Nobody cares.
I said it's an important cover because it's the first Avengers Assemble. So Avengers 16.
Real quick, Chaos, you should have seen before we went live.
It was quite humorous.
I also got, I know everybody likes to bang on me for wearing Crocs. I got some awesome Vans too. So those count.
See, Nick can get whatever books he wants. That's right. My wife said so. First Rita. You're getting your wish, Chaos. Oh, man. All right. So I am lost. I'm not really lost. I think I don't have anything to pick up.
Do we want to talk about these now or later?
Oh, yeah.
These kind of count as pickups.
Yeah. So I picked up, Dustin did a review on this, and I bought this one a while ago. So we're going to do a quick swap. I'm going to read Planet Hulk. He's going to read World War Hulk. Shut up. And then
Might take me 6 months to read this book because it is twice as big as Planet Hulk, but I'm pumped about it.
Hey, can you get your blub over to the right a little bit?
You're hugging my dude. I'm literally can't.
We got to be
My
close.
chair doesn't move
touching.
anywhere else.
We
I don't
gotta
want
be
to touch
touching
it. Don't
tonight,
touch
dude.
me. Put those shoes away, bro. Hey, I hear you.
Y'all see how short he is? He's like 5'2", and I'm like on a
His chair is lifted up.
No.
Mine's sitting on the ground.
Bro, yours is like 10 feet above mine.
Whatever.
All right, put those shoes away.
So I had a pretty good week of pickups this week, guys.
It was. I think Josh still beat you. I don't know. Not Josh, Justin. Sorry, I was reading Josh's comment. But yeah, it was good. It was a good week. Good pickup for sure.
And I'm not showing what else I picked up because we have to wait till the toy segment, right, Justin?
Dang, I threw away the Hulk hands.
Great. Remember the format.
I am absolutely remembering.
So that's all for this week's.
Right now,
Breathe.
it's hot.
Justin, I like your chugging. All right, so that was all for that. Now let's jump into. All right, what do we want to talk about first, fellas?
First thing we are going to talk about is going to be the subject all the way to the right. We're going to talk about Diamond's response to DC and their new distribution and their new comic book day on Tuesday.
All right, so Steve Geppi explains how and why DC's 25-year exclusive agreement with Diamond ended. That is really big news. The fact that an exclusive deal done in a quarter of a century old And I say it that way because it sounds a lot bigger than, you know, it really is. But it's done. So Justin, you guys take it. Talk about it a little bit. Justin?
So basically, from what it looks like is this is not something that came about just now. It's something DC was already in the process of looking at for a while now. And they were talking about the fact that they wanted to put a clause in their agreement that at any time they could back out of this exclusive agreement as long as they gave 60 days notice, but without any specific reason that they could just back out of it. And I guess when this all hit with this COVID-19 crap going on, they used that as an excuse to just jump out of there and do this. So, honestly, I don't know that this is the best move for DC. You're already struggling, and now you decided to move away from the main distribution option. And I know everybody's got a problem with Diamond, but I talked to my local comic shop this week, and he told me, he's like, here's the thing. Right now, I'm having problems with Diamond already. They're sending me multiple invoices for stuff because we don't, some stuff got taken off, some stuff didn't get taken off. And then if I want to get DC stuff, now I have to figure out who I can buy it from. Plus, it's coming in on a different day, and they want me to release that on Tuesdays, but nobody's going to even come in until Wednesday to get the new books probably. So it's really creating a lot of controversy and a lot of issues, I think. And I'm really not thinking that this is the smartest move for DC right now, considering that they're already kind of struggling a little bit.
Yeah, and Josh pointed out something. So DC drove to the single market, and now they're trying to drive outside of that.
Yeah, because at first Marvel wasn't a part of. They were doing their own thing at first,
because they had picked up. He says it right here, the Heroes World distributor,
right? And
then that just crashed. So, what do you think, Justin? What is your thoughts, your opinions, your wisdom on this?
So, I a couple weeks ago, I asked a friend who, I don't know the best way to describe it. So he's a high up in a comic book store chain. We'll go with that. And his exact words were FDZ. So I don't expect his opinion has changed much.
Yeah.
This has come out.
Yeah. Well, and so one night we were actually helping. Oh, hold on. I wanted to go up tier. We'll come back to Long Box. So with Josh, he's my local comic shop owner, and we were talking one night. And again, this is 100% from him, so this is not like my wisdom or anything. But he was talking about how basically the two alternative distributors for DC are essentially the two main competitors for local comic shops: Midtown Comics and then My Comic Shop. Two very, very large online distributors, and obviously they have brick and mortar as well. But what this is going to allow them to do is obviously be direct competitors to our local comic shops. But what's to say they don't use the data to start marketing directly to, okay, say the Southeast is very heavy on XYZ. Now we're going to start doing our online targeting and saying, hey, we're going to give you 45% off if you buy direct from us, or we're going to give you the 30% off, and basically use that data mining ability to direct to customers to and encourage online pools and things like that. And it's possibly and probably will hurt, brick and mortar local comic shops.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of us out here like us who enjoy going into the shop. I know me and Justin and I think you were here too, have talked about it. Justin said, himself, like getting out and going to the comic shop is like one of his times where he's able to get out and actually go be around other people because he works so much at home. So there's a lot of people out there that are going to continue to do that. And I agree with Longbox to what he said too. I definitely can agree with that. Having one distributor, that's one single point of failure. If that part of the engine stops, the whole thing goes down. There's no backup engine going on there. There's no generator to keep the power on if the lightning hits the pole outside and takes out the power. So I can definitely agree with that. I think a lot of us were hoping that if it did happen, it would be another kind of non-biased distributor
Well, maybe not just the direct competitor to local comic shops.
Well,
And Chaos is saying it sounds good for customers. Yeah, it absolutely very well could be better for you as a single individual customer. However, you want to be loyal to your comic shop.
Yeah.
You want to make sure they thrive, right? Because and again, there's so many different sides to it.
yeah, because I mean, not everybody has the same relationship that we have with our shops. There's a lot of people out there that they go in, buy their books, they walk out, go home, and that's it. So for those people, this is a great option for them, and something that they would take advantage of. And I think it's just going to be a based, it's going to be a customer to customer based thing, on how they want to do their shopping for their books. I don't see that it would absolutely cause everybody to go that route, because I know I wouldn't do it. Number one, I don't want to wait for the books to get shipped, because they can't release the books before the release date. So if you order them on that Wednesday, like I've talked to Rod before, Rod's got a pull list with Midtown, and he gets a whole box full of books, but he doesn't get them until like 2 or 3 weeks, 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 or 5 days sometimes after New Comic Book Day. So it's like, let me stay off YouTube, stay off social media. I don't want to hear about what happened in these books. So you have to wait. I like picking my stuff up the day it comes out. Get off work, go straight to my shop, pick my books up, go home and start reading them. Ignore my family for the rest of the afternoon and get in these comics. Yeah.
My thing is, I just don't. Comic shops already have struggled historically enough, things like that. I don't want anything to hinder that whatsoever, right? And then if you look at Rob Jefferson's comments, the Comics Explained, why shouldn't we just let them die? Just let them die. And why not just do what we can to help support? Why do we have to just let things die? Why can't we try to support? Why can't we continue to push for it? Especially if you have that kind of platform. And I don't want to get into that again, but
Well, one thing that I want to add is way back when I first started collecting and was reading comics every week, I decided to try a subscription directly from Marvel. So Marvel was mailing me an issue of Amazing Spider-Man. I think it was bi-weekly at that point. What do you think those came in the best condition? Do you think that they were secure? No, they were just put in an envelope and put in my mailbox. Like, there may have been a board in there to protect them, but I mean, I see that as something that could be done for people who are reading, but maybe not necessarily for people who are collecting.
Yeah, right. And I've heard that too, because I believe Midtown handles Marvel's direct distribution too. So if you set up a pull list directly through Marvel, well, you're still getting your books from Midtown, but they do the same thing there. I've heard people literally say, non-bag, no bag, no board, in an envelope, boop, shows up at your house. And it's just, going to be a crapshoot on whether or not it makes it to you alive.
Yep. And I've since learned the lesson, and I don't do that anymore for multiple reasons.
Yep. So, I mean, it's kind of like Dustin's argument constantly with, like Best Buy and Amazon, right? I'll go and I'll buy stuff from Amazon because it comes to my house. It's a little bit cheaper. It's more affordable. However, Dustin will 100%, he would go to Best Buy, touch it, feel it, love it. So it's one of those things where
I hate online shopping for anything. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. And I think online shopping has ruined a lot of things, because there's so many things now that you can't even go to a store and hold in your hands and check it out before you buy it, because it's only available online now. Stores don't keep as much stuff in stock anymore because there's so much online shopping, because of people like you who only online shop. You're ruining it for me. But
I once heard the joke that, do you know what Best Buy is?
What?
Best Buy is Amazon showroom.
Yeah,
basically,
right.
I've done that before. Or, matter of fact, I mean, if I'm in Best Buy, I'll price match, because they price match Amazon.
Yeah,
so I'll buy in store.
Now, like Target,
they price match too. So
Target will like, and I say I'll use an example of something that I've noticed, like with Funko Pops. When the Boba Fett Funko that came out recently, it was a big exclusive to Target, and everybody's going nuts about it. Well, in Target, it would cost you $29.99.
Called you old.
Hey, whatever. I'll be a boomer. I don't care. I like the boomers. Those are the guys that built our country on the foundation it stands on now. So those are my dudes. I got you guys. I'll salute you guys. But with Target, you know, you can price match to their online. Their online price is like $10 cheaper on that Funko Pop. So, you know, you can get them to price match the online price, but it's like, you know, you have to pay shipping. So even if you're getting $5 cheaper online than you would in the store, well, guess what? You're not now because you're paying shipping. And even with Amazon Prime, like Amazon Prime, they'll say, oh yeah, it'll be here tomorrow, and it's never here tomorrow.
I've never had that issue.
Well, I have that issue every time. So, and then it changes for me. Like the other day, I was going to order something on Amazon. It was the shock absorber for my mic to put it on another stand here.
We are in the middle of a COVID crisis, Dustin.
I don't care about none of this.
I think we just entered a
literally.
my gears.
I jumped on there and it said if you order it within 23 hours, it'll be here by Saturday. Not 5 hours later, I went on there to order it. Then it changed to, oh, sorry, it's not gonna be here till Monday now. I'm like, what?
Hey, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Quit being so insensitive.
Well,
all right. So let us know what you guys think with the DC cutting off, or the DC Diamond exclusive deal cutting off after 25 years, a quarter of a century. It's a big deal. That was the first piece of the news. Dustin.
Hey, there's fixing to be a whole new what do they call it? Generation of boomers. They're going to be the COVID boomers because there's probably going to be a baby boom at the end of the year.
Boomers were hippies. Oh, Lord. All right. So let us know what you guys think. We are going to move on because we have a lot to talk about tonight. So you want to talk about the Mark Waid?
Yes.
All right. So let's share that screen. So here it is.
Guys, we are getting something awesome coming out. We are going to get a mashup of two great people. Mark Waid and Neal Adams are getting together for the next Fantastic Four series. And this is going to be awesome because we know Mark Waid has done awesome things like The Flash and Daredevil that were just really, really awesome. And then you got Neal Adams, who has done some of the greatest Batman covers that for no other reason but his artwork drives the prices on those books so high. His Ali versus Superman cover, freaking fantastic. I would literally punch Nick in the side of his face right now if somebody promised me they would mail me one tomorrow. Also, his Green Lantern and Green Arrow stuff was really good too. And now these guys are teaming up, and they're going to be doing a Fantastic Four series. And not only that, but we're getting a first appearance of a new character. A first appearance, Nick. You better order yours now because you may be able to retire on this. This could be the next Punchline, guys. Who knows? Better go buy yours now. And I don't know if the character is antithesis or how do you say that, Nick?
Antithesis?
Antithesis? So, antithesis?
Is that going to be the name of the character?
That is the character.
Because that's the title.
That is the character, though.
When does it arrive?
In August. It's going to be coming out in August, as you have highlighted right there. So I'm pumped about this. I'm excited about it. Neal Adams. No, you don't even have to really say anything else besides Neal Adams and Mark Waid. And obviously, it's got to be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to that.
And he was definitely being sarcastic about the Punchline thing. So what do you think, Justin? What are your thoughts, opinions?
So I've got two thoughts on this. The first one is I really feel like Neal Adams is doing this because all the conventions are canceled. And he's got a lot more free time on his hands.
Hey, I'm surprised they haven't locked him down yet for a signing at CGC. I mean, honestly, because that would be
it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, it's got to happen. Absolutely. Yeah, Josh, and I think Neal Adams is just doing the art on this book, too. They're going to leave the writing to Mark Waid, so I really think that it's going to be good. And I may be wrong, but from what I think from what I read, that's what it sounded like.
Or he could be completely wrong.
My second thought is that I'm cautiously optimistic because what I've noticed is that when you bring in like all-time great classic artists to modern comics, sometimes it's not as good.
That's a good point.
Like their age has caused their skill to decline a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and it's also a period thing, right? So at that, we value like, and people are going to hate me for this, but like I've read some of the Chris Claremont X-Men stuff. It's so difficult to try to read some of this stuff. At the time, one of the greatest things that going on. Now it's hard because of the way it was written, the way we read things now. And I wonder if maybe that's why we feel it's less than it would have been, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, right? I mean, what do you think?
Possibly.
What are you looking up?
I couldn't remember the so Adrian asked, who is Neal Adams?
I think he was being facetious.
Oh, maybe? I was gonna say, okay, because he did the Batman 277 cover and the Batman, what was it, 251, the Joker cover where the Joker returns. He's holding the big card up. So those are some of his more famous Batman covers that he's done. Oh, okay. And see, I was sitting here looking because I couldn't remember the exact numbers on those books. I knew which ones they were, but I couldn't remember the exact numbers. And I was looking those up for you. And you're playing games with me, Panda.
It's like Tim Hansen over here. I mean, who is that?
Don't start.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you know what today is the anniversary of? Do you know what happened 30 years ago today?
You were conceived?
No. Jim Henson passed away.
Oh, no, I feel terrible.
You should feel terrible because you didn't know who Jim Henson was.
Yeah, you didn't even know who the guy was.
Oh, all right. So what do you guys obviously you guys are chatting about it a little bit. So there's some pretty cool stuff. It is always pretty neat to see. I don't know. It's just interesting to see people come out and kind of kick up new things. And then who was it we talked about a few weeks ago that's starting their Kickstarter for their new book?
Jim Starlin.
Oh, Jim Starlin.
Yes. So that's pretty cool to see them coming out and just doing some new stuff. I
mean, like all that criticism I just said, I'm still going to go and buy this book. I'm still going to read it. You know what I mean? So
now, have they locked Jim Starlin down for a CGC signing? I can't remember. They got a bunch of them. I know Monday is the cutoff for Clayton Cranes because they're going to start his signings in June. So
sorry,
I can't remember if they got anybody else. I know there was a great, a great live show on Comic Guy Ryan or Comic Book Ryan's YouTube channel. He had a lady from CGC on with him, and they were Brittany talking about all these signings coming up, and they answered a lot of really good questions. It was an awesome video. I actually listened to it twice while I was at work because the guys at work kept talking to me, and I missed some of the first part of it, so that kind of aggravated me.
It aggravated him.
Are you going to skip the last?
He was aggravated. No, I was just going to go ahead and talk about this one real quick.
That's fine. I was just going to.
I just like to say
this. Justin added that, not me.
Nobody cares about.
I did add it. That was me.
All right, so real quick, I did want to hit on this because this was really cool. So Mad Cave Studios did their, what was it? Their big, basically, showcase over the week, last week, Friday. It was a 5-hour-long showcase, and they did some really awesome announcements. So, Justin, you want to talk about some of the things that came out of that?
Sure. So they announced 4 new books, and one surprise. I mean, I'm going to assume that everybody in the chat knows that I do a lot of work for Mad Cave. So we'll just get that out of the way right from the start. But they announced 4 new books, and they had one thing that they kind of announced that I didn't even know about, and I kind of just blew my mind. But the 4 new books that they announced were Hollywood Trash.
Yep.
I am working on that one. Villainous.
Yep.
I'm also working on that one. Pantomime. I'm also on that one. And Hollywood Trash. Villainous. You have Pantomime.
Look at that. It says Birch on it.
Yeah. And Terminal Punks. I'm not on that one, but you should still pick it up.
It looks cool. And you had no idea these were coming out and that you were working on them.
I had no idea that I didn't know who the creative teams were on the books that I'm on.
Awesome.
So that when they would advertise, hey, we're having on this writer and this artist to talk about this book, I didn't know what book they were going to talk about. And then they came on and said, hey, we're working on this book. And I went, oh, I'm on that book. So now I know who the writer and the artist are.
Right on.
Except for I knew who the writer was for Villainous. I knew that it was Stoney.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like you're going to be busy, man. You're going to be able to keep bringing them hot toys in and those NECAs in.
Yeah. Hollywood Trash, I've already lettered issue 1. I've lettered issue 1 of Pantomime, and I've lettered the first 2 issues of Villainous. And they're all different stories, different genres. They're going to be fun.
And there's a couple of new writers we haven't seen from Mad Cave before, like Matthew.
Yes.
I've not seen anything from him. Christopher Sabella, brand new.
Yeah, I'm excited to work with him.
Stoney, we've seen him. Well, he's a talent search winner.
Yes.
And then Steven, he's brand new, he's brand new as well. So pretty cool there.
Yeah, and then it was kind of like low key announced that they're working on Show's End too. It's in early stages of development. So that's coming at some point.
Yeah.
So yeah, they announced that. They gave details for their talent search for 2020. It was a good show. If you have time to kill and there's certain things that you want to know about, I would definitely go back and rewatch it.
Yep. And they did some really cool like live drawings, things like that. So
yeah.
Mark London, the CEO, he was on there doing some different interviews, talking about things that was kind of going on. The Chris, what is his new position? The publisher. He was on.
Yeah.
Yep. So pretty cool stuff going on there. So wanted to say, hey, Carolina, I keep wanting to say 226. How you doing, man? We'll be on for a little bit, and then we're probably going to go live for a late night, and that'll be more of a hangout show. So Tony Sanders, hello, what's going on, Mr. Tone? At work, but had to drop in. No, we appreciate it, Tony. All right, so that's pretty cool. Always good to shout those guys out. They're a great group and always putting out very consistent, great reads. I just dropped off a trade with Josh last Saturday for Knights of the Golden Sun, midnight. Yeah, Knights of the Golden Sun, right?
Yes. Which sorry, I don't know why I confirmed that you dropped that book off like I was there.
No, but that's the title, though, right?
Yes.
I would say Knights of the Midnight Sun, but that was Midnight Task Force.
Knights of the Golden Sun 2 will be coming as well. They announced that also.
Yes. Now, Wovenheart, I actually wore my Wovenheart shirt to Atlanta, and I kept getting weird looks, but I love that shirt. Everything about that one's fantastic.
Yeah.
And
Show's End, man, Chris loved Show's End, bro. Loved it. Now can we talk about it, Justin, or is it a no talk about it yet?
Talk about what?
New developments with certain things.
Called Show's End.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they announced it on YouTube.
Okay.
So it can be talked about.
So yeah, they are in the works to continue Show's End, guys. Yes.
Oh, also, I believe they said that there's going to be a second volume of Wovenheart as well.
Awesome.
That needs to be.
Now we just need a second volume of Over the Ropes, and hey, I don't have to buy any other books in my entire life. I can just keep reading those 3.
I'm telling you, in that one, and then my favorite one is Honor and Curse. Honor and Curse is my favorite book.
I've literally not read any of the other ones yet. I've got all the trades. I just haven't sat down and read them yet. I've been reading everything else and all
Honor and Curse
coming in. So,
and I like this specifically because I think it would turn into like a great animation style, similar to like that Mortal Kombat movie. I think it would be so freaking good, and the storyline behind it is freaking awesome. But anyway, so we'll move on. Let us know what you guys think. Any of your favorite Mad Cave books you've read. I know Wovenheart has been a huge hit. Show's End was a very big hit. And I think if I had to recommend one that a lot of people maybe haven't yet is Honor and Curse. And then obviously Battle Cat is their other very, very big. What?
I'm not on either of those books.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Yeah, but you're on the ones that most people have already read.
Over the Ropes. If you haven't got on that one, read that one. Show's End. Great title. Anything that you see that BIRCH on there, go on and buy that BO. I ain't going to spell out the other word, but you know what I mean.
Oh, man. You still have to buy some Captain America books from Josh, he said. No, Perry, you need to come on late night later. Check your IMs. Anyways, so that is all for that one. Now we're going to allow Dustin and Justin to fangirl out a little bit. I'm probably going to go take a nap, and I'll be back.
So, guys, we know we're getting the one-shot exclusive from Boom Studios featuring the Ranger Slayer. And now they have announced that we're going to get a 3-issue mini-series for Lord Draken that is going to be really, really awesome. This is going to be one of the covers. It's going to be a full cover for issue number 1. This is the only Lord Draken cover I have yet to get in my collection from the original run, not the full covers, but the original runs. I need to get this one, but it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited about this.
Ugoni Montez.
Well, Goni does all the helmet covers, dude. What's wrong with you?
I'm making a joke because whenever I was editing some videos, you had such a hard time pronouncing his name in one of them. You kept messing it up.
I didn't want to I couldn't tell if it was Goni or Goni or I didn't want to say it wrong. Now we do have a top secret variant.
It's not the variant; it's the main cover. So this one.
Oh, that's right. This is the variant. Okay, so yeah.
And then this, I hate when people do that. Like, come on. It'll be released 15 weeks before it actually comes out.
No, they usually Boom Studios. Boom Studios is good about keeping their stuff under wraps, man. I'm telling you. I tried to figure out what some of the covers were going to look like for Power Rangers Turtles and the Power Rangers books, and I could not find them. Josh said I already ordered you an extra ratio variant.
We'll miss you, Nick. Hey, seriously, Josh, real quick. I don't know what I got to do to get the Kanto inclusive variants. Oh my God, exclusive variants. But we got to work the ratio variants.
Me too.
I got to get those.
Me too.
For not like $1 million.
I just want the Turtles.
The 1 in 10?
Homage. Yeah.
Homage.
I did them together. So I got homage and homage. I put them in one word. Bam.
So you said you were trying to say one word correctly and you put 2 incorrect words together. Cool.
What's up, G-Man?
What's going on?
We might be going live after. Well, we are going to be going live after this for another show. Just bringing some guys on to talk. So I'll shoot you the link too, man. I know you got a show tonight too, but we'll see what's going on, man.
We generally do these late nights when we're both together.
Yep.
Kind of sounds weird when I say it like that. Anyways, continue your Power Rangers talk.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on this, Justin?
Yeah, I'm excited. Like, I can't wait to read it once it eventually comes to hardcover format.
What?
It will look good hardcover, I bet, though.
Everything looks good.
Dude, I'm so digging the hardcover formats for stuff. I got Saga Volume 3 coming hardcover.
You know what hardcover looks really good?
Oh, that TMNT that is trashed. I'll pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll show it.
Don't open it, please.
Seriously.
So you're not going to buy them in individual issues?
No, I'll wait for hardcover because I don't have any individual issues of Power Rangers. I only read them in the hardcovers.
Oh, okay.
It's because Power Rangers sucks.
Now, this is only a 3-issue series, so it may not.
They look so nice. They look so nice on the shelf.
It does. I've got 2 sets that look great. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, I'm excited.
Josh.
I'm excited to get a continuation of Lord Draken and what's going on with that. I know he kind of came and went through the Shattered Grid saga, so I'm excited to kind of get some more meat on the bone for him. And honestly, I think he's going to be coming back. I think he's coming back in the current series, so we'll see. I'm convinced he is. Some other people don't agree, maybe, but I'm convinced he's coming back. What?
I have nothing else to add about Power Rangers. I'm hoping you guys can carry this a little longer.
I'm just going to let you know in advance, Nick. If you haven't read what's coming up in the toy box, I apologize.
I have not yet, but that's okay. You guys can handle it. So, all right, guys. So I think that pretty much wraps. What am I doing, Nick? I don't know. I really don't know. They start talking about Power Rangers. My mind goes elsewhere. What's going on, Kenny Aiken Art?
What's up?
Hope you're doing well. And it's actually Aitken. Yeah,
he's got a Kickstarter out right now. I did the letters.
Bearded comic, bro.
Kenny does?
Kenny does.
Awesome, man. Let us know where or what it's called, and we will.
Hit us up on Instagram, man. Shoot us the info. We'll help you out.
Yep.
Comic
can't wait
Bro.
for the top 10 list.
Yeah, that Nick still has to finish.
No, dude, I only need 4 and 5 now.
How do you read that?
Exactly.
I would call it chicken scratch, but that's not even that good. God almighty.
All right, guys. So anything else newsworthy? Anything in the chat?
The only other news I got is I picked up the first Silver Age Red Skull and Captain America's first Avengers Assemble. That's hot news.
And let's make it be known, it is the first Silver Age.
I said first Silver Age, whatever.
I'm highlighting that hard. So that was all for.
Mad.
I'm not mad.
You are mad.
If I wanted, I could buy it right now. I'm so glad our mics are on mute. All right, are we guys ready? It is one of the best times. One time I look forward to. So all you comic collectors out there,
the best of times, and it was the worst of times.
All you comic collectors, stay tuned for this because I think this is something that I've really dove into pretty hard. Pop collecting, Dustin's dove into. I wouldn't necessarily call it like, collecting, but whatever. And especially in lieu of comics, it's kind of been really fun to take up some time and focus and spend some money on. So this is this week's.
All right, so
got him.
What?
I noticed he was not as a Silver Age appearance now.
Yeah, I know, because I didn't want to. I was trying not to get the whole thing started up again. Okay, Chaos dropped the link for Kenny's Kickstarter. Thank you, Chaos, being an awesome moderator. Appreciate that, man. Usually he's going after us all the time, but he definitely is an awesome moderator too. So we appreciate that. Now, before Justin gets into the awesome stuff, the stuff that we actually came to hear about during this segment, I picked up one Funko Pop this week.
God help us.
Picked up one. Justin can't even be mad about it because whether he likes it or not, whether he wants to admit it or not, he ordered it too.
I'm stealing this from my child.
Hope I didn't ruin a surprise with that.
I ordered a Funko Pop. That doesn't sound like me.
So I got the glow-in-the-dark Gambit Funko Pop. And I actually think it's kind of a little bit of false advertising because turn the lights off and it does not glow in the dark. So I don't know. Maybe I got a bad one, but that's the only one I picked up this week. I've been dropping in Walgreens all over the place trying to pick the one up from Walgreens. It's the Walgreens exclusive where he's got his staff in his hand. I haven't found it yet, so I don't really know how Walgreens works. I mean, some Walgreens around here, I've heard of one Walgreens in Georgia that had them, and all the other ones, nobody has them. I don't know if they're not ordering them or what, but I know Funko is actually still shipping. There are stores around me that deal in exclusively with nothing but Funkos, and they didn't have them. And I'm like, well, they're putting them out because my shop had about 20 of these. So,
listen, I've done nothing but for the last 11 months sing this song. I can basically do the whole thing.
Please don't. Please don't.
I'm not going to.
Okay, thank you.
But literally for 10 months, 11 months now. You're welcome.
But who sings it better, you or The Rock?
Definitely The Rock. I suck at singing.
Oh, yeah. So that was my pickup this week for Justin's Toy Box segment. And if you're interested in seeing any of the rest of the Funkos in my collection, we dropped a video this week or last week. Oh, this week on my current state of Dustin's Funko Pop collection. So you guys can go check that out.
It'll come out this week. We haven't actually published it.
Oh, that's right. It's coming out this week coming up. So be on the lookout for that.
I spent hours editing it, and he goes, I don't want it to come out Friday.
Well,
I want it to come out next week.
Don't say you spent hours like it was a hard one to edit.
I did edit, spend hours. I didn't get done until it was 2 o'clock that morning.
Don't act like it was a hard one to edit. That was a
easy.
Great, easy one.
No,
I mean, I did not mess up. It was one take, bam. All he had to do was throw in a couple jump cuts and some music. That was it.
Well, you do it next time, and then you tell me how long
I would if you would show me how.
I don't got time to edit or show you and edit.
See, I'm trying to help.
I have to cut out one more. All right, guys. So,
hey, I got to transition somehow or another.
All right, guys. So let's move on to Justin's Toy Box.
Well, I'm sure the people will have more fun watching that than you showing off a mystery box with the freaking character of and having the freaking what is the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. Look, my mystery boxes are awesome because people like to talk crap about the video.
Yeah, but you have
not the video, but the boxes.
Yeah, but the whole time you're doing them, you got the personality of a cold fish stick.
Because the boxes are cold fish sticks. I'd be happier if I got a cold box of fish sticks in the mail.
Can we let Justin show off the awesome stuff he got this week? Because I'm pumped about it.
Do you want to see my stuff, or do you want to talk about the news real quick?
It's your segment. You control.
This is your stuff, bro.
Let's do the news real quick.
Okay.
Let's do the news. We'll be quick.
Justin, take the show over. He's going to share his screen.
All right. So where do you get those glass cases, Justin? I need them.
IKEA.
IKEA.
That's right. Never tick off your editor. And then I also want to point out, Josh mentioned, you don't want to acknowledge the fact that Nick was right. So suck it.
Nah.
If you would show me how. That's right, dude. I don't have time to edit and show you how. Like, it's taken me months and months and thousands of hours of watching and learning and teaching myself, plus the monthly cost I pay for the software.
Well, I was going to buy it too. And see, the thing is I would, even if I tried and learned, like none of it, you would just be like, oh no, it doesn't look good enough.
It probably doesn't. See?
All right. So sorry to cut you guys off. If I can just sit here and drink, if you'd like to keep going.
No, sorry,
we'll
sorry, man. Now I feel like Justin just got onto us, and I don't like that. I feel bad.
He definitely gave you a smack.
Yeah.
No. What was it last week where I told you guys I wasn't angry? I was just disappointed.
Yeah.
Dustin.
He said he hates it when mom and dad fight.
So first things up, we've got in-package shots of the NECA Casey and Raphael 2-pack.
Oh, I was looking at that hard this week.
Yep. That was really cool.
So
I said cool.
in-package shots means we're close to getting them on the shelves.
Yep. Now that right there, that is my favorite, man, because they actually set them up to where it was actually the image from the movie where those outfits, where those characters that we're getting, it takes place. So that was super awesome.
Yeah, I mean, just the package art in itself is awesome. You can see all of the accessories they come with. Like, this is going to be a great 2-pack. I think it's going to be highly sought after. I just hope the Walmart distribution is good and that we're able to find it.
Absolutely. And if anybody sees them in their Walmart and I have not shown on Instagram that I have mine yet, hit me up and let me know, because I'm definitely got to have these.
So 2 quick questions for you, Justin. The first one is the most important one. Do you get Turtle Tail?
No.
I don't believe you do, because there wasn't Turtle Tail in the movie, was there?
Oh, my bad. Second question. Does Walmart do pre-orders like Target does?
Walmart does do pre-orders on certain things. I don't know if these ever went up for pre-order on Walmart's website or not.
I don't think so.
Well, because, and again, it could be like a Walmart.com pre-order, because I know Target does them, and it's worth the. I mean, it just.
I think I looked and they didn't go on pre-order. And see, the thing is Walmart puts these in the music section now, where the music and DVDs and stuff are. That's where they put like their NECA and more collectible figures. So you have to really know where you're looking for them too. But
there you go. You just told a bunch of people where to find them.
Hey, maybe they can help me find them too.
And I'm not going to highlight Adrian's comment, but Dustin, did you say?
Oh, no. Did not.
He probably was, though. He's a weirdo. And then when are my Age of Apocalypse figures coming in?
I guess it just depends on where you ordered them from. I ordered from Hasbro Pulse, and I think I had a release date of May 18th.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that they will be here sometime next week. And if we're lucky, fingers crossed, we'll be able to show them off next Saturday.
Awesome.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah, this is cool as crap, man. You get the cricket bat, the hockey sticks. You get the Jose Canseco bat. Jose Canseco bat? Tell me you didn't spend money on this. Love it.
So the next thing I want to show off, I don't know if this is going to be for everybody, but I'm interested in it, so we're going to look at it.
That's fair.
NECA is also doing some Back to the Future figures.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is pretty cool.
So they're doing movie versions and animated versions. So there was a animated cartoon show that was on TV for a while. So we're getting those. Wave 1, you're gonna get Back to the Future 1 Marty, Back to the Future 2 Marty, and Biff.
Very cool.
They come with some great accessories. Sorry, I'm not as prepared.
It's all
so
good.
this is Back to the Future 1. All the accessories you're going to get. You're going to get a guitar. You're going to get an extra head, the skateboard, the backpack, the what is that? A camcorder? I don't even remember what those are called.
Yeah, camcorder.
You know what a camcorder is?
No, I know what it is. I just can't remember what it's called because they haven't been around for so long. So Back to the Future 2 Marty is coming with the jacket, the pants, the shoes that everybody loves, the hoverboard, the Pepsi, and an extra head sculpt. And I'm not even going to show off Biff because no one cares about Biff. So finally, let's hear what we got next. Now, this isn't something I'm interested in, but I thought that you guys might like if we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
In-package shots of the It Pennywise. I'm not much of a horror fan, but you guys might dig it. And if you do, you should probably pick it up because it looks like it comes with a ton of heads, a ton of hands, and that balloon. So
Yeah,
it's there.
I'm not a horror fan, but that thing does look pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
Make it big so we can see.
Next up, Hasbro is doing a fan vote to determine the figure that they will release as the next Archive series figure. So you can go to Hasbro's site and you could vote on who you want. You can see the list of people who are available to vote for. I've already voted. The whole point of this vote is to get for them to re-release a figure that they've already done with updated like face print technology if it's available. It's a way to get figures that are more expensive on the secondary market out there for the general public who may have missed it the first time to pick up again. With that being said, I voted for Commander Cody because I totally did not pick him up the first time he was out, and I don't want to pay $50 to $60 for him now.
I want Baby Jar Jar.
I don't see Baby Jar Jar here on this list or as one of those pictures.
Well, I saw a picture of him online somewhere, and he looks way cooler than Baby Yoda did.
Josh said, I know which one's going to win that vote.
Oh, I really hope it's the one I voted for. So I can pick it up and not pay $50 for it.
Which one is the one you voted for? I don't know Star Wars people. So
I voted for Commander Cody, so it would be the clone trooper right here in the orange.
Gotcha.
All right. Josh is probably saying Leah.
I know Qui-Gon Jinn from episode 1. That's my favorite Star Wars movie, so I know him. I actually have the action figure unopened. His first action figure. So,
Phantom Menace is your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh yeah, I love that.
I'm totally gonna judge you on that from now on.
Everybody does. That's why I always say I'm a bad Star Wars fan because that one's my favorite one. I love like the pod racer scenes and when they're on that planet and all the dudes that are on there, all those alien guys. Like that's probably one of my favorite scenes. But yeah, I like that one, and I like episode 3 when they. What's the general guy, Grievous? I like him with all his lightsabers and the end of that, the big fight at the end. So those are my favorite too. I don't care about all the other ones. They could have never happened and it wouldn't hurt my feelings. So
I'm hurting right now. I'm crying on the inside.
I didn't even watch them for the first time until like a few months ago.
I watched episode 1, 2, and 3 as they came out. Thank you.
Excuse me.
If it makes you feel any better, Justin, I have a pretty extensive Funko Pop collection now too. So
moving on. So
dig that hole deeper. Dig it deeper. When am I going to highlight those? When I get them. I do have them pre-ordered. Once they come in, I'll show them off.
And then real quick, Comic Book Noob, how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Check him out for sure. All right. So let me.
All right, Nick. This is the part where you need to go take a nap again.
Never mind. I thought we were going to talk about Goku.
No Goku. There is. I'm going to spoil a little bit. There is a Dragon Ball thing coming up, but for now, go take a nap.
So I saw all the other stuff on NECA's website this week, but I had not seen anything about this part. So
on Friday, Hasbro did like a quick 4 or 5 minute video just announcing some upcoming Power Ranger products. So they're doing a Morpher. You're going to get the coins. Here's an in-package shot of it and the back. They also announced some exclusive figures. So you're going to get the Psycho Green Ranger. And the best part of this, they are making a putty 2-pack. So for those people who like to army build like I do, you can just buy a 2-pack of putties and be done with it. You'll have your army. You don't have to buy that Green Ranger putty 2-pack that was at GameStop. This is perfect. This is perfect.
So, how many putty 2-packs are you going to buy to build your army?
I have 2 pre-ordered.
2-pack, 2-packs?
2 2-packs. So
I love the way they did them though too, because those are like really cool.
Yeah, one of the promo shots they showed, this yellow blast effect here actually gets strapped to their chest to make it look like they're either exploding like they're the 2nd generation putties, or they're getting shot.
Yeah, and that was what I was gonna say. Like the Lord Zed ones would be cool because those are the ones you hit them in the chest and they kind of like explode. But they look really good though. I like the way they did them.
Yeah, and I like the fact that Hasbro is giving us the ability to pick these up and army build them without having to buy the Green Ranger 2-pack, because I already have a Green Ranger. I don't need multiple Green Rangers just to get the putty.
Right.
So good on Hasbro.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know why. Like everybody thinks that I've lost my mind, but I haven't been real big on these Hasbro figures. I like the legacy figures from Saban. I like those, the Bandai's. Isn't that who did those? Bandai?
Yeah.
I like those better.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. I think they look better, man. I don't like the shorts and they're
like
like
big
smaller
bulky
stature.
shoulders?
Huh?
The big bulky shoulders, like they were like straight up like Rob Liefeld drawings. Big upper body, like skinny legs.
I don't know. I just think these just seem so short and like I don't know.
No, these are fantastic. These are fantastic.
But I haven't picked. I've picked up I have Lord Zed, and I have the shielded Black Ranger. Those are the only ones I have. Now the Lord Zed was cool. They messed him up a little bit with not giving him the silver fingertips, but he was really cool though. I will give you that. But do you do the dioramas with yours ever?
No, if there's an official release diorama, I might pick it up, but I'm not making my own. I don't have time for that.
Oh, okay.
They also showed off one additional thing I'm really excited for. It's something I didn't think we would ever get in figure form. We're getting an Alpha and Zordon 2-pack.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, it's a Walmart exclusive. I believe pre-orders are up right now. So if you want it, you can go to Walmart and pre-order it. I've seen some people talk about they're excited to get Zordon because they think they can customize it to make a Kree Supreme Intelligence.
To make what now?
A Supreme Intelligence, a Kree Supreme Intelligence.
Mm.
So I'm excited for that. One more Power Ranger thing to talk about. I promise. We're getting in-package shots of the Lord Zed and Rita Repulsa 2-pack. Look at the fingertips.
I was just about to say, they fixed it. They heard us complaining about it, and they fixed it. Awesome.
Yeah. So the box art on these things are fantastic. I'm really looking forward to picking this up. It's a GameStop exclusive. I hope that GameStop is still around when these come out in August.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, do you have the Lord Zed already?
I do.
Do you have him out of the box?
I do.
Do you have problems with making yours stand up?
No, mine stands perfectly fine unless my daughter is running by and knocks the shelf off or decides she wants to play with them at that time.
Oh, see, mine, he doesn't stand up really well. His feet, the mold on his feet are like a little bit weird, I guess, but I have to like hunch him over a little bit to make him stand up properly. But he's probably my favorite one out of the series so far.
Well, now you can get a second one.
Do I?
Now you can get a second one, this time with Rita.
Right? Yeah, I think my favorite Power Rangers figure I have is either my signed Bandai White Ranger or the green White Ranger with the Sword of Darkness. I was really pumped to get that one because that one was a one that was hard to find and a lot of people are after. So, and I opened mine and I've got him on display, which sent some people on Facebook into a whirlwind of anger.
All right. So, Dustin, this is the part where you can take a nap.
Okay, cool. Because
Love it.
So Bandai has teased a new Gohan SH figure arts. This is obviously Gohan from the Namek / Frieza saga, coming with the 1-star Dragon Ball. It makes me think that we're going to get more Namek Saga figures.
Very cool. This is back when Gohan was actually like somebody of value and not freaking Saiyaman.
Now, he had value during the Cell Saga.
That's what I mean. Like up until he became an adult. As a kid, he was of value, and then he grew up and the most powerful characters just decided he was going to become freaking Saiyaman and add no value to anything.
I mean, I feel like they redeemed him at towards the end of Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, but I still feel like they undervalued him so much, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that I will say about this is I am surprised at how excited I am to get a figure with a bowl cut.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, this is the only information they've released is just this single teaser image.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because they showed off a while back Captain Ginyu, who's coming with another Namekian Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So with Captain Ginyu with this, that's 2. We've got 5 more to go. We can all sit here and speculate as to who the other figures are that are going to come with those 5 Dragon Balls. I hope they're not all 4 members of the Ginyu Force. I know we're going to need them, but I would definitely like to see like a Neal or a First Form Frieza, or I would even be cool with Dende.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I don't, not young Dende. I would want Cell Saga Dende. I would want adult Dende. I'm just digging.
You want man Dende, not kid Dende.
Yeah, I don't want kid Dende.
Dustin, what kind of Dende would you like to have?
Unless he comes as a 2-pack with Neal or something.
I would like to do a quick vote in the chat. Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball in general, right? The Dragon Ball or Power Rangers.
Oh, this is a tough spot. I know who I'd vote for, and I wouldn't feel bad about it. No, I'd pick Dragon Ball.
1000%.
I'd pick Dragon Ball. But yeah, I saw this. I got really excited, especially with the Namek or with the Piccolo that they showed last week. So fingers crossed. Like we're in a really weird time because I feel like this is stuff that we wouldn't see until San Diego. But with San Diego being canceled, we're just getting random stuff thrown here and there.
Yeah, but I think we're getting a little bit earlier, right? Because San Diego is wasn't supposed to be till when?
July.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there were some people speculating that those Power Ranger figures that were exclusives that we had just looked at were meant to be San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. So, I'm excited. I'm probably more excited for this Gohan than I am for the two-pack putty army build.
See,
box.
You know why? Because Power Rangers sucks. Nobody cares about your $4 Ghost Rider.
I'm sorry, y'all still going?
No, we're done. That's all the news.
Here looking at this second appearance of Ghost Rider, and while I do applaud the way that they did the Springer front end on this bike, it looks really good. Ghost Rider's foot is just like hanging out here. Like there's no foot peg on this bike at all, and I'm just like, that's awesome. I mean, his legs are going to get tired at some point, but no foot peg for the Ghost Rider, I guess.
All right, so everybody said Dragon Ball. Power Rangers didn't stand a chance.
I don't care what anybody else thinks. I mean,
just saying.
You know what beats Power Rangers and Dragon Ball? Avengers 65. Avengers 16 and Tales of Suspense 65.
What is Tales of Suspense 65?
First Silver Age, Red Skull.
Silver Age.
Yeah, I got to say that or I'm going to be crucified.
All right, Justin, we got some more goodness coming from.
So
yeah, I forgot. Like you still have stuff to do here
now.
Yeah, do you guys want to see the toys that I picked up this week, or do you want to skip past that?
Yeah, let's just skip that.
We'll skip it. Well, can I at least show off one thing? Let me show off one thing.
I was being sarcastic, man. Of course, you have to show off the stuff you picked up.
I wasn't really going to just show off one thing. I was going to show it all off.
He was just
Ooh, he's going to show it all.
So,
Not on this channel.
well, I still have some beer to drink. That'll be later. That's the after hour show.
Right.
So found these at Target. They're the Star Wars Black, Empire Strikes Back, Snow Speeder Luke, and just a Hoth Trooper.
Awesome.
These things look awesome on these card backs. I'm going to open them, but it's going to pain me to do so.
Why don't you just buy a second set to not open then?
I've got multiples of this one pre-ordered so I can army build.
Right.
nice.
Do they have like a chase version where Luke is just crying like he always does? Or no?
No.
Oh.
On this one, so in his backpack, I believe there are multiple faces in his backpack, so you can change out his face.
Awesome.
So yeah, I was excited to find these in store. So that was the first thing I got. The second thing, some Marvel Legends came in that I pre-ordered, not the Age of Apocalypse ones. So I was surprised that these showed up first. So this is from what they're calling like the Gamerverse wave, but they included some comic figures. So we're getting Rage, the new warrior.
Nice.
Which will go great on my new warrior shelf. And just in case you're wondering, the Build-A-Figure is the Avengers Gamerverse version of Abomination. The other one that I got, which we desperately needed an upgrade from the original Toy Biz, we got Captain Marvel.
Awesome.
I say Marvel. I apologize.
Well, that's what it should be. Dustin has a
So-
Captain Marvel calendar in his room. That's cool.
Well, it's just a Marvel calendar, but she was for March.
Okay,
Yeah.
now this one is the one that I was the most excited for when they showed off in the wave.
Oh,
Now, I'm going to
boy.
show you why. We got the leader. Classic Hulk villain right there. And
Love it.
a desperate upgrade because this was the old version.
Good Lord. Looks like
Look at how janky his
looks like
arms and
Frankenstein
legs
with an
are.
elongated head.
Look at that. So much better.
For
So much
sure.
So I got that. And I got something that I didn't tell these guys about until just now, until we went live earlier. Picked up the Mezco 112 Marvel Mezco 112 Moon Knight. So there he is.
Moon Knight?
Look at all that. Look at that. It's great.
It looks so good.
That's cool.
I can't wait to play with this guy's cape. Like he's going to be fun to play with and pose.
Awesome.
And the big thing that I got this week,
Now, did you pick that up in a store or it just came in the mail?
they had one on the shelf at the comic book store when I went in on Wednesday or Thursday, whatever day it was, and I went, I haven't been here for 6 weeks. I'm going to give you guys some extra money. This is a figure that I've looked at the 2 conventions that I went to this year. I'm going to pick it up.
Awesome.
So the big thing I got this week, the one that I'm really excited for, it is the Sideshow 1/6 scale Magneto.
Awesome.
That's what's up.
Just show off the back of the box. Look at that. Pop the lid off so you can see a little bit of the inside. I haven't opened it yet, only because I still haven't gotten a place to put these yet. I wish IKEA would open. So he's still in the box. I mean, look at this box art. You know, that's the Magneto from X-Men #1 on the side.
That's
it's just
awesome.
like this art is just I'm really looking forward to cracking this guy open.
Yeah,
and messing around with it.
The gray hair head is going to be awesome looking on that.
Yep, and that's the head that I'm going to put on him. He's going to go with that one, and he comes with a hand and an effect that can make it look like the helmet is kind of like levitating in the other hand. So that's how he's going to go on the shelf. I've already decided that.
Statue. Also, it's not a statue. Now with figures, do they call the heads portraits like they do with statues, or are they just heads?
That's a great question. I don't know. I call it a head.
Okay.
You can call it whatever you want.
Cool. Head, statue, noggin, whatever.
Yeah.
Shoulder foot.
Hat holder, whatever.
So everybody loved your Moon Knight and then went nuts about the Magneto too, and we knew that one was coming. We kind of get a little inside scoop every week on what's happening, so we both were pumped about seeing that
And
one.
if I'm not mistaken, Justin's going to have something really freaking sweet to show off in the first segment in a week or two, right?
I'm hoping next Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Well, on a side note, I did order the Mondo 1/6 scale Michelangelo.
Very cool.
I got a coupon that came with Magneto, and I was like, "Yep, we're gonna go ahead and apply that to this. Get that set."
That's like the Donatello you just got, correct?
Yes. So I'll have all of the turtles except for Leonardo. I'm just gonna keep searching eBay until I find one at a price that I like. I saw Chaos ask for Moon Knight again.
I never find anything on eBay for a price that I like usually.
Man, that was an awesome segment. A lot of great stuff coming out. I'm hopefully going to have something mid-June and then something mid-September to show. Cost too much money.
Don't worry, guys. I got your backs. I'm making sure I go out every week and have stuff to show you that is of awesome importance every week.
Boxes,
So
not comics.
hey, I
And
also
nobody
go
cares
out
about
every
pops.
week and I make sure I buy stuff.
Hey, first appearance of the Rocketeer.
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, I actually did pick something up this week. I forgot, dude.
Oh.
I don't have it with me, but it's a
Then you can't talk about
it's a
it.
Treasury edition of basically X-Men 1 and 2, and they did really cool graphics to it, and it was I forget what it's called. I picked it up for like $6 at Books A Million. It was
Awesome.
but it is pretty cool. I was actually quite impressed with it, and they did some recoloring to it, and it still has the pages in it have like this old comic book smell. So it was actually pretty cool, and I feel bad now that I have forgotten it.
Awesome.
I'll show it next Saturday. It is what it is. So anything else for
Yes, Chaos. He is getting something in that is better than those Ages of Apocalypse figures by
So-
far.
I'm not going to say what it is until it gets here because I don't want to jinx it.
Right.
But it is.
Don't even give them any kind of clue. Just
Hmm.
it's fantastic. It's huge. Huge.
all right, anything else for the segment? All right, folks, so that was now.
Red Hulk.
That's what's up.
Bam.
So I have yet to create a better graphic for this, but we're going to jump into it and go ahead with all right, guys. So we're going to move on to the next segment of the top 10. We put a poll out on the Instagram live because that is what we're doing now. And this week's our choices were top 10 sidekicks, female superheroes, and movies, just general comic book movies. By 1 point, the top 10 sidekicks won. So we put those out on Friday. They run for 24 hours, and then we tally up the results. So tonight we're going to do top 10 sidekicks. And I believe the way we have been doing them are we go through basically do our own, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, and then we do all the arguing at the end. So who wants to kick it off with the top 10?
I think we're going back to arguing throughout the middle, though, right?
I don't care what we want to do.
Isn't that what everybody decided last week? They'd rather us argue throughout, or would they rather us argue at the end?
I mean, I can flip tables now or later.
Oh, I also want to shout out Southern Comic Geek. He just dropped in the chat about his pickups this week. Hate you, but yeah, he picked up all them Wolverines this week. To Southern Comic Geek. It don't matter what his first appearance is because he done got them all. Definitely big pickups for that guy this week. So, what do you guys think? Should we read them off and then argue and argue throughout, or argue at the end?
So Comic Book Noob says throughout.
All right.
I think people enjoy it, especially now that we're in the same room.
Yeah.
Argue makes great content. Please let Justin lead this off. He has common sense about things, except for when Wolverine was number 10.
That was my own personal. Wait, hold on. I'm going to defend myself on the Wolverine thing. Okay,
Go
Wolverine,
ahead.
Wolverine was number 10 on my personal list, but I agreed that he should be the consensus number 1.
But you still put him at number 10.
Oh, absolutely. I would do it again.
Well, I mean, it's a personal thing. Like there's and I know. Okay, sorry, we're gonna talk about Power Rangers, but the general consensus on Tommy is he is the best Ranger ever. But there is a slew of people out there. There are Facebook groups that have been made literally just for hating on Jason David Frank, the man, because he portrayed Tommy. So it's like not everybody always like. People hate Raphael.
Sorry, guys, we're going backwards hat for the top 10 list. This is one of Dustin's hats. It's like 5 times too small.
Please don't stretch it out with your big freaking
Dude,
head.
it's gotta be at least for a child.
It's a 6 7/8. So
It's
yeah,
for a child.
It's small, but please don't stretch it out. And I'm being serious. Those are $40 Harley Davidson hats, and they're not
that you
cheap.
picked up in the kids section.
Well, I'm just saying.
All right, we'll go backwards hat.
I can't do it. It feels weird.
I know. I don't like it either. I don't like wearing hats in general. But
All right, so here we go. Starting with number 10.
Wait. Number 11, honorable mention.
That's right. Did Nick even make his list again? I actually just finished up my list as Justin was showing off his stuff. So it happens.
So number 11, honorable mention. I have Hydra Bob.
Hydra Bob. That's a good one. I like it.
Who is he?
He's Bob from Hydra.
You guys see
Shows up in a lot of Deadpool comics. He's a sidekick to I consider him a sidekick to Deadpool.
Just to clarify, guys, it's not the White Ranger that's the best. It's the green.
Are you going to put like Zordon as a sidekick on this list?
No. Power Rangers are not on this list.
Thank God. I was expecting, or what's the old dude with the saucer head?
Alpha?
5?
Alpha 5. That's a sidekick. I could go for that as a sidekick.
He's not really a sidekick.
I actually pulled in a non-comic book.
All right, what's your number 10? Oh, hold on. Do you have honorable mentions? No, you don't. You barely made 10. So, Justin, you dropped your honorable mention. What is your number 10?
Number 10, Foggy Nelson.
Oh, I love that, but it's close. It's close. 10's a decent spot for you.
All right, Nick, who was your number 10?
Lion Cat from Saga.
I have him higher.
What? You have him on your list?
I do.
That freaking makes me so excited because Dustin has no clue.
He's not on my list.
Dude, freaking love Lion Cat.
I've not read Saga, so my number 10 is Birdie.
Who?
Birdie. Y'all don't know who Birdie is?
Oh, Jesus. It's a Mortal Kombat character, I'm sure.
Birdie is Sabretooth's sidekick. Duh. Come on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Birdie is at number 10, Sabretooth's sidekick. She is awesome.
So,
and she turned on Sabretooth in his mini-series. They worked it out by the end of the series, but yeah, it was cool. She turned on him, and he tried to kill her for about 2 books, I think. But
I just freaking love he has Lion Cat on his list.
Going for Birdie.
I love it.
So, do we want to argue this on who's going to get that number 10, or?
Well, if we argued, I would definitely push hard for Foggy because I feel like Lion Cat will show up at some point later on.
So in my mind, I actually have Foggy 1 higher, but I'm
okay.
Number 10.
Cool.
Yeah, Foggy, Lion Cat, to me, it doesn't matter either way.
So just because nobody knows who Birdie is, that she doesn't make the cut,
basically.
It's just because she's tied to Sabretooth.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, whatever. But I'd just like to say, chat, guys, everybody out there, guys and girls.
Hold on. Honorable mention, Dustin. My honorable mention is a sidekick.
Yeah. Really now?
Riding those coattails is Will from the Hero and the Kid Says.
I don't know how you can be a sidekick when you're the face of the show, but
face on our show of other people's channels.
Anyway, yeah. Birdie was awesome, and I'd just like to say I started my list off with a female, so I get crap all the time.
You're sexist, dude, because you
I
put
get crap
10.
all the time because I don't have females. Well, I have one right here.
I have a female top too.
Off.
All right, I don't care either way as far as
right.
Foggy, Lion Cat. What do we want to do, Justin?
Let's do Foggy.
All right, Foggy. Yeah, you just got shit on.
Oh, so are we going?
No, we shouldn't.
Oh, is that what we're going to do? Because I can do that.
No,
if we want to start dropping the 4 letters. I will.
That was actually like 6 letters.
I don't care.
All right, number 9. Who wants to kick it? Dustin, you go first.
For my number 9, I have Jarvis.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh. Probably wasn't on the top 10 list that Nick copied.
I didn't copy a list.
So I I considered Jarvis, but I did not include him on my list. I'm not saying that's wrong.
I did not put Jarvis on my list, but I absolutely would. I think he is a strong one. I really do. I put number 9 as Foggy Nelson, but we already have him.
So for number 9 for me, I put Casey Jones.
Oh, get the hell out of here now. Go away. You're done. Number 9? What?
Yeah.
Not on my list, but I think he's a good one.
What?
Okay, so obviously he's higher on your list, so
Yeah.
Now, on top of Casey Jones, do you also have I almost said Pearl. Oh
April?
Yeah, April.
No, she didn't make the list. And I agree, Southern Comic Geek, but I was just I know he had a bigger part in comics, and he didn't actually play this exact same role as he did in the movies, but I did that one just based on the movies because, hey, we're pulling from movies, video games, comics, all that. So just based on his presence in the movies and what he did in the movies, I thought he really, really was a great part. So,
all right. So number 9, would you have again, Justin?
I had Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. So, but obviously we can't do Foggy. Jarvis is a good pick. Casey Jones is going to push Justin. Casey Jones. Dustin's
he's going higher.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, Jarvis now.
Yeah, let's put pencil Jarvis in there for now.
All right, and again, this changes 15 times, and we'll be bumping some people out. All right, number 8. Justin, you went first.
Yes, Skeff. This is the
You're up first this time, I think.
I'm not elusive. I'm just behind the scenes editing, and then our live shows on Saturday. So while Dustin just gets to sit around and talk comics, I'm working.
Hey, I'm just trying to keep us relevant, bro.
Yeah, I like how Dustin. These are actually just his son's toys. His son has a really awesome toy room, so I like it.
Hey, can you put my TMNT book back over there so it doesn't fall?
I will buy you.
Just respect my things, please.
All right, number 8. I'm the only one that's not gone first yet, so I put Jimmy Olsen, Superman's pal.
I had him higher. Where'd you have it number 8, Justin?
I had Alfred.
Oh,
I didn't think about him, but I guess he is kind of a sidekick.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the one who was running, all the communications.
Alfred is absolutely the keeper of Batman.
So just putting this out there right now, my wife wanted me to specifically state that Alfred was her idea and that it was all her who came up with the idea of Alfred to be on this list. So thank you.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Thanks, Skeff. I actually said that earlier, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the recognition.
The face of the company.
For the recognition.
Again, check the content on our actual channel. When's the last time you put a video on? You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
I put out 2.
I don't think so. I think mine have been the last 2 consecutive ones. You haven't put
No,
one
I put my eBay video out.
It's not. That was 2 weeks ago.
No, that dropped this week.
No, it didn't.
Okay, whatever.
I'm pretty sure it didn't. It don't matter. All right, so Alfred, I think he should be higher now that I've thought about him. I put Jimmy Olsen. Where did you guys have him? Higher?
I had Jimmy Olsen at 7.
Dustin's over here butthurt now. You see how sensitive he is? He's sensitive.
I don't have Jimmy Olsen on my list.
He didn't make your list?
He did not make my list.
Okay. So
who's Dustin's number 8?
My number 8 is Groot.
But is he really a sidekick?
He is absolutely Rocket's sidekick.
Yeah, I can see that.
So,
yeah, I don't care.
I don't know if he's. That's the one on the live show with me. That's what counts. He does do a lot. He has the ability to do a lot more lives while I'm behind the scenes editing, making the channel happen. Look at he's over here so upset. I feel his toes. I don't know. So what are we gonna do? Number 8, Jimmy Olsen, Groot. I don't have Groot on my list. I think it's a decent pick, and I also don't have Alfred on my list. But I think
let's just pencil in Groot and Jimmy Olsen at 8, and we'll just see where it goes.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And then Alfred, I think, needs to be a little bit higher. We're probably going to end up kicking some people out. That's fine. All right, 7.
All right. Is it my turn to start again? Yeah. So 7, I had Jimmy Olsen.
Number 7, I had Arthur, sidekick to the Tick.
Oh, I was gonna say what from the PBS show.
See, and I don't know anything about the Tick, so I couldn't even begin to tell you.
I watched some of the cartoon, and that was about it. But I honestly, I don't really remember much about it either. So,
No, I picked Batgirl.
see, I had her at number 6 with somebody else, but I scratched her out because I changed my mind.
Yeah, I initially had Batgirl on my list, but I took her off because
We're good now.
she seems more of her own.
And that's fine. So, like, for me,
thing, so.
after thinking about Jarvis or Alfred, I wouldn't have put her probably on my list. So, I'm fine with dropping her completely off. And then...
That's right,
So,
everybody.
Who did you have?
Ooh.
Jimmy
I
Olsen.
had Jimmy Olsen.
And who did you have?
Arthur.
Arthur. Okay, so maybe we figure out maybe Jimmy or Groot at 7-8.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly don't expect Arthur to make the top 10.
I just don't know enough about him, so that he could be the world's
Yeah.
greatest superhero or super sidekick, and I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Like this is all my like own personal picks. You know what I mean? So
That's what it's supposed to be.
I don't take it personal if you guys don't like Arthur, except I take it personal.
All right, so I think maybe Jimmy at 7, Groot at 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's going to change 14 more times. So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right.
And no, Punchline does not get to be on the list at all. Ever. No list ever.
No, Bearded Comp Bro. Punchline is not on my list. However, I did pick up 2 copies and was able to use those in a trade for Marvel Comics 1000. So that was pretty cool.
So, number 6, Justin, who do you got?
I have Lion Cat.
Okay.
Okay, first off, I still love that. Absolutely. Lion Cat being on the list. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, then you know that Hound is the... He doesn't know anything about Game of Thrones, I don't think.
I've never watched it.
I love the reference. He's basically calling you garbage.
I thought we both were tired last night, and he wants to keep it going.
So everybody in the chat saying Arthur. Arthur should be there. So maybe we do throw Arthur in there over
Okay.
Jimmy or Groot.
So who do we take out, chat? Jimmy or Groot? Who do you guys think we should replace with Arthur?
I don't think you can kick either one of those two
Okay, so-
out. Well, you can kick Groot out. I would kick Groot out over Arthur.
Because he is more of a main character, right? In my mind. And I'm not saying it was a bad pick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Like, that's fine.
But my mind-
that's fine. We just
Okay.
write down Arthur, pencil
Okay.
him in there. We're just gonna go back and redo the whole thing anyway. Arthur might end, but at number freaking 1, who knows?
All right.
Thank you, Jared.
Six,
This is
we have-
democracy.
So he picked Lion Dog or Lion Cat. I was reading John's comment
That's
again
right.
and said dog. So Lion Cat. What's up, Mike
I
Rogers?
do love him, but I don't know if he deserves to be over some of these other ones. But I do love Lion Cat.
That's fine. I wanted to make sure he was on the list.
Because, you know, he was on my top. He was my 10.
That's a good idea. Maybe even a gimmick change.
Look, he's just mad because he can't wear this anymore. That's
Hey,
all.
I'm not that mad about it because
That thing's freaking heavy.
it is heavy.
All right. So number 6 for me, I had the Falcon. And I just,
I had Falcon higher, but
I
I'm
also have
proud
Falcon
to
higher.
have him on the list.
I have Falcon higher.
that's fine.
I'm proud you do have him on the list. I have Rick Jones at number 6 because I removed Batgirl. I had Rick Jones and Batgirl both at 6, and I removed Batgirl because I just wasn't feeling her. But I think Rick Jones deserves to be middle way through the list.
Absolutely.
I mean, he played a big part with the Hulk. I loved his parts in the What If books with the Hulk. So
Rick Jones. Why do I not know that?
because you don't read comics.
No, I do. I just. You don't know who Lion Cat is, but I feel like I should. What? I don't know.
A-Bomb.
So Rick
Ran around with the Hulk, ran around with
when
Captain America.
when it happened, when the whole thing went down, Rick Jones was there.
I feel like I'm just thinking of the rapper Rick Jones, or maybe that's Mike Jones. Hell, I don't know. Anyway.
Rick Jones?
You're thinking Mike Jones.
I don't know.
No, you're thinking are you thinking of Rick James?
Rick James.
And then there was a guy, Mike Jones, too. But yeah, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Okay,
Whatever.
so I'm going to start off with 5. I have War Machine.
We didn't decide who was going to be number 6.
Oh, it's probably going to be Rick Jones.
But I had the Falcon. Oh, y'all had him higher? Rick
Yeah,
Jones?
we have
Okay.
him higher. Do you agree, Rick Jones?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, 5.
I have War Machine at number 5.
I have War Machine higher.
Okay.
And I did not put War Machine on my list because I felt he was more of a, I don't know, I feel like he was just kind of his own dude, right? He was kind of in my mind, I liked him as a main dude. But I put Speedy, actually. Green Arrow, Speedy.
I'm not a fan of the Green Arrow stuff. I've never read any Green Arrow or Green Lantern stuff, so I don't really have a lot to say about it. I watched the Green Arrow show, Arrow, for a little while, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So,
I just thought Speedy's a really good, solid sidekick choice.
Yeah.
So this one I kind of had to reach for and stretch for because it was a TV show that then got turned into a comic book. So my number 5 pick is Kato from the Green Hornet, originally portrayed by Bruce Lee.
Okay, that's cool. You know what? I think Kato takes the cake on that one.
So I would agree only because I have War Machine and Falcon higher.
Yeah.
And Speedy's not on your list at all.
Speedy's I don't read Green Arrow, so I
Okay, you just aren't. That's fine. That's fair. Because I don't know anything about the Green Hornet.
Yeah.
Now, so this was the thing we needed to figure out what the Robin thing.
We decided that Robin is Robin. We're not splitting them up individual characters. It's just Robin.
Or else Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Damian, they would have all been 1, 2,
yeah,
and 3.
and then there was the girl too that played Robin at some point. There was a female one, I think.
Carrie Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
so I mean, yeah, Robin's just going to be Robin,
which I think he's going to be probably fairly high on most people's lists. The sidekick of all sidekicks.
Okay, so number 4, Nick.
I had Wally West.
I have Falcon.
I have Bucky. Bucky Barnes.
So Bucky's higher, Falcon was lower.
Bucky's higher on my list.
Do you guys not have Wally at all?
No,
I don't because I don't read Flash.
I don't know a thing about Flash.
This is tough.
Except he runs fast, and if you watch the shopping on weird things on eBay video on our YouTube channel, you're going to be able to have a chance at winning a Flash hood ornament. Go watch that video, guys. I'm going to be shooting episode 2 soon, so you don't have long to enter in for that giveaway.
Can I just say that I'm upset that the chat has not spoken positively about my Kato pick? It hurts me.
They're not speaking positive about most things. Most things.
You're forgetting about Arthur.
Yep, Arthur. Okay, they did get you on Arthur. So number 4, I think, should be Falcon because you and I both had Bucky higher, and then you guys don't care about Wally.
Well, then that means my number 3 is not even going to make the freaking list. No, he's making the list. Screw that. Somebody's coming off this list.
Number 3 is
Casey Jones.
Oh, well, he's going to make the list. We just don't know where.
I got him at number 3. Damn all the other guys.
I had Bucky.
I have War Machine at number 3.
I got to put Casey Jones higher than War Machine, though. Got to.
We're really going to be basically refinagling this thing.
At some point, y'all are going to have to give me something. I get freaking screwed every time we do a list. I never get one time. Y'all are going to give me one today.
So if we give you this one, then you're good for like what, the next 6?
We can put him at like 9.
No, no, oh hell no.
We can knock Jarvis off.
Okay, who'd you have at 3, Nick?
I had Bucky.
Okay, and he had War Machine. So we're just gonna leave that one open.
That's fine.
Number 2.
Who you have at 2, Justin?
I have Bucky at number 2.
I actually had Harley Quinn as a phenomenal sidekick to Joker.
Oh, you mean this Bucky right here on the first Silver Age Red Skull?
Josh has
that's him.
First Falcon. No, never mind. I'm an idiot.
He's got the first Falcon.
I don't know why I was thinking Bucky.
That
Falcon.
I want, and he's got the second Falcon, which is the first Captain America and the Falcon.
Buzz Lightyear. It's a good one.
Buzz Lightyear.
The fact that I did not think of Launchpad hurts me.
But is he a comic character?
I don't know if he appeared in comics or TV first, but I'm sure there's there's like the new IDW series. He's probably in that.
Okay.
Chip or Dale. I think Dale was a sidekick.
The correct answer for that one is Zipper.
All right. So number 2, who'd you have?
I had Falcon at number 2.
I had Falcon at. We already put Falcon at 4.
Okay. Well,
I'm just telling you what we had.
that's fine. You
Yeah.
asked me who my number 2 was. That's who it was.
I'm just telling you who we had.
I made my list. I didn't look up somebody else's.
I didn't either because nobody else is gonna have freaking Lion Cat on the list. Come on, I can't believe he had it. That was like a big deal. That's what shocked me. I thought I was dropping a bomb on
I
y'all.
don't know what a lion cat is, so
10 times better than Casey Jones.
I was thinking it
or
was something to do with
Brody.
Thundercats. Ho!
No. All right.
And now Justin's having heart palpitations.
All right. So number 2, I had Harley. You had who was it again?
I have Bucky at number 2.
I'm fine with putting Bucky at number 2 because Harley became her own.
So is it a unanimous number 1?
I think so. It has to be.
I got Robin and Alfred because I think Alfred played as much of importance almost as Robin did. I mean, he puts Batman back together. He runs everything from the Batcave. He gets him his breakfast and his ibuprofen first thing in the morning, whether he's had a hangover, a great night, or been out there fighting the Joker.
I will tell you this much. If we're starting to argue, I'll say Robin at number 1. And again, we're concluding all of them. And honestly, I think Alfred deserves to be 2.
I'm fine with
He's got to be top 5.
I'll agree to that. I don't know if he passes Bucky.
Okay, that's fair. So you want to do Robin, Bucky, Alfred, Casey Jones.
Right.
Look, because he is getting so pissed right now.
No,
The fact that Casey Jones.
No, and I can be good with that. He's top 5 for me all day. And honestly, I didn't really know where to put Alfred, so I'm good with Robin, Bucky, Alfred, because I think Bucky has to be top 3. Even though I had him at 4 because of Casey Jones, that's just me being biased to, the things I love.
Is a butler considered a sidekick?
He's not just a butler, though, dude. Alfred's not just a butler. He's a caretaker. He's the guy that sews him up. He's the guy that, he takes care of everything. He's not only cooking the guy's dinner, he's making sure that he gets healed up. He's planning his days out for him, man. He does everything. Alfred's not a freaking butler, all right? Alfred's a goddamn superhero.
No, I'm reading you the chat, not me.
He's doing the research while Batman is in the field.
Jesus.
So there's your answer, Ryan. My bad, dude. I would have not been so condescending had I known that was you that asked. I was really meaning that towards Nick. But
what's going on, Jim? Hope you're doing well, man.
What's up, bro? We're finally getting to the top 10 list on these sidekicks, man.
Oh, man. I'm Dustin there and agreeing with my picks. Crying face. You're pal. All right. So
Dwight Schrute. Dwight Schrute's not the sidekick, bro. He's the star. Everybody else is a sidekick.
That's awesome. All right. So Robin, Bucky, Alfred, Casey Jones, just for Dustin. Number 5. I think.
No lie, Southern. I wanted to put Iron Fist on my list just to put him on the list because I figured since his name was second, I could try to do some Sabretooth spin to it.
Hey, I had Birdie on there for Sabretooth, man. Y'all know I'm going to throw some Sabretooth in here. There you go, Jim. Room and board, access to the accounts, driving all them cars.
He says he's a partner, so I don't know. All right, so number 5. Who are we putting at number 5? I think we had Falcon up on the list, Coda, and Rich Jones.
It's not
Wait,
Coda.
did you say Coda?
Sorry, Kato. My bad.
I think Rick Jones
At
For
5?
5.
Over Falcon?
Falcon at 5 and Rick Jones at 6.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Oh, Sam.
All right, Rick Jones. All right, so now we have left basically Jimmy Olsen, Arthur, Jarvis, Foggy, and then I don't know. I still feel like Speedy should be on there somewhere.
Well, that doesn't matter. So
I can agree to that.
See, screw off.
If we can find a way to fit Arthur in there, we can put Speedy whatever number you want.
did you really spell Casey Jones the letter K, the letter C?
Yeah,
like
because
the
I'm trying to be
barbecue
fast.
sauce.
And I also shortened down Jimmy All of these.
Jeez.
Coda. I know, not Coda. It was Kato. Sorry.
All right. So Birdie is not making the list. Jarvis is going to have to make the list.
Did you honestly think for a second that Birdie was going to make the list?
Yeah.
No, but she's still a really cool sidekick. And if you don't know about her, you need to go know about her because she's cool, man. She's almost, to me, like if you see her, she almost looks like the female version of Cable because she's like all decked out, humongous freaking gun, twice the size of her almost. She's pretty bad.
See, thank you, Beard Comic Bro. And hold on real quick. So Kenny Aiken Art, cool show dudes. Thanks for coming out and come back with the food. And we're going to do a late night show probably just a few minutes after this one ends and just kind of generally hang out.
Invite some guests on to come hang out and just kind of shoot the breeze.
Yep. So again, Speedy definitely I think needs to be on the list just because you guys haven't, and that's fine that you haven't.
No, I'm good with that. Like I said,
fight for that one.
My biggest thing is I want Jarvis on this list.
What do you got? Hold on. Let's throw this one out to the chat. Is Jarvis truly a
Grimace or the Hamburglar?
Is
Well, we don't have to. I mean, yeah.
Is it truly a sidekick?
Well, it just depends on what platform you're looking at, and that's I think the biggest problem with our list is we've never established if we're going to be looking at comic books, TV series, movies.
Well, that's what makes it
or how we're going about it. So to me, if we're looking at Marvel Cinematic Universe Jarvis, he's absolutely an important sidekick. How many times has he saved Tony's ass? I mean, over and over and over.
Yep.
So, I mean, you know.
Wild Child was Sabretooth sidekick. You missed out. All right.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like Birdie better, though.
And what about Foggy Nelson? I feel
Birdie
like we're
was
not
more
doing right, like right by Foggy.
Which is the quintessential Foggy. Like saying his name but excluding him from the list. I feel like that just sums Foggy up.
So Dustin doesn't know who Foggy Nelson is.
Oh, that hurts me. That hurts me. Foggy Nelson is Matt Murdock or Daredevil's law partner.
I've never even watched a Daredevil movie.
He looks so, but what?
No, when he said Daredevil, I was like, oh, okay, cool. I ain't worried about that.
So
I don't know nothing about Daredevil. So,
ooh,
Launchpad is
Bending Rodriguez. That's a good one.
Southern Comic Geek, I swear. He's just throwing out random crap. Him and who else was it? Would Mjolnir count? Nah, not so much a sign.
It's pronounced Mew Mew. Thank you.
Yeah, Dustin.
So Josh says no Jarvis.
By Foggy. Southern. Oh no, I'm just reading. I don't know, man. We got to come up with something. Like, why does it always 789 is always the hardest? 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wait, so we haven't said War Machine.
War Machine is another good
throw
one.
War Machine in there. 7.
And we don't have Jimmy Olsen.
I think
We don't have Jimmy Olsen.
no Jimmy Olsen.
I'm saying we don't have Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
okay.
don't have Foggy,
Speedy.
Speedy.
Listen, okay, just pencil in Arthur at number 10 now and let's get it over with.
So that leaves us with one spot remaining or 2.
2.
2.
Okay.
So put Speedy in. I don't care if he's 8 or 9.
So
I feel bad for not thinking of Chewbacca.
And throw Jimmy in there.
So if we do that, then it's Robin, Bucky, Alfred, Casey Jones. We need to put an asterisk by that one, like just for Dustin.
No.
That's a good
Casey
one.
Jones was on my list.
So good.
He had Casey Jones on his list too.
I don't care. Chewbacca, that's a sidekick.
Don't you ever get on our channel again and try to say you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan ever again. Don't
I like
ever
it.
let chat if
I
you
like
ever see him on our channel again doing a video talking about being a Turtles fan, you call him on it.
Oh, I like it
because the dude doesn't even like. No, I don't even.
But it's not like the greatest thing in the world.
He's a sidekick. He's a great sidekick. He's an awesome hand to have when they need him. He's there.
There's 4 guys, and then just a 5th guy that thinks he's cool.
Well, when
With
you
a
read
freaking mask.
when you read volume 1 there, if you ever are able to get one, you will see where he comes in handy.
Let me tell you
if
something.
you read that trade paperback you have from the Mirage comics, again, you will see where he does make a great hand as a sidekick.
Let me
and
tell
an
you
extra
something.
help.
Everybody else we've talked about would whoop Casey. Alfred would whoop Casey Jones' butt. Okay.
Well, the only one that I think is debatable is Arthur.
We're not gonna have this conversation.
I don't know anything about Arthur, but I just feel like Casey Jones gets smacked. He's like Krillin of Dragon Ball Z.
Say again, guys. This is
So Arthur's more like Yamcha.
under my skin about, and he crawls his entire body under there.
It's a big body.
And yeah. So it works. He
See?
pisses me off.
He's so upset right now. All
Yes, but see, the thing is, Josh, I will tell you I don't know nothing about Daredevil and that I've never seen anything about Daredevil. Nick will say he likes Turtles and Turtles this, but then he doesn't even give Casey Jones any respect. That's the difference.
I can make the argument that Raphael is actually the main character and the main guy and the best one, and the three other turtles are just the sidekicks. Do you want to make that argument?
I don't think one turtle works without the others, but
Hey, I'm just throwing some stuff out there. If you're trying to make Casey Jones, work.
but your argument has no feet to stand on.
Who's the leader?
Leonardo is the leader.
I don't know about that.
It is written fact in canon, black and white.
Show me. Oh, you can't open it because it's broken. All right, we're gonna move on.
I'm telling you guys, great show. This is great content.
Can't even sit here and talk to this guy.
I'm just anything I can do to get under his skin. Look, we're losing people.
Did
We
he
gotta
really just ask, where does it say Leonardo is the leader? I mean, my God.
Where? Show me.
In every Turtles book written ever.
I don't care. I'm just trying to get under that skin again.
I'll make it easy for you. Go watch a movie.
I've watched the movies.
Well, then why are you asking?
You know
the
what?
question?
Pizza could actually be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sidekicks.
Finish the top 10, figure out who it
You
is.
see how upset he
I
is?
need to go get a drink.
All right, so we have
There will be drinks in the late night stream. So if you guys want to hang out, y'all come hang out.
Robin, Alfred, Bucky. Oh, no, wrong page. Sorry. Robin, Bucky, Alfred, Casey Jones, Falcon. Was it Rich Jones? Rick Jones. Sorry.
Rick Jones.
Did you say Rich?
I thought it was Rich. Isn't it Rich? Is it Rick?
It's right.
I wrote Rich or Rick. I don't know. I can't really tell. War Machine, Speedy, Jimmy Olsen, and Arthur. With a super honorable mention for Lion Cat.
Oh my gosh, this has been the best top 10 ever. I don't care what anybody else says.
And you guys say I'm the one riding coattails and the sidekick out here. This dude don't even.
Because I can't read my own handwriting.
Let me figure out how to edit some stuff. I'm telling y'all what.
Good luck. All right. What do you guys think? Is there anybody else we're missing? Anybody we should add? Rick Jones? No. Sorry.
I will say we probably should have had Chewbacca.
Chewbacca definitely is a much better sidekick than Casey Jones all day. I agree.
Whoa, I didn't say that.
Come on. And then R2-D2, another phenomenal sidekick. C-3PO. We should have expanded this into the top 15.
Star Wars does not make the list.
Star Wars is a much more popular and better franchise than TMNT all day long.
Nah, I'm not going to agree to that at all.
You want me to pull up money? Like how much gross revenue?
Well, it doesn't matter to me that there's more
Popularity.
people that have bad taste out there in the world than people that have good taste.
This is why they are never in the same room. And see, we're actually in decent moods right now. Last one
Yeah.
at my house, it was pretty friction.
Like, as much as I want him to move back to Georgia, I really don't know how long I'd be able to stand it.
So, guys, what do you think about our top 10? I'm going to read it one more time. Let us know what you think. See if there's
Please
anybody
try
else.
to pronounce the names right, please.
It's Chewy over Rick Jones, not Rick Jones. I agree.
Or Rick James.
Dustin is dying over there. Whatever I can do to make him angry. Robin, Bucky, Alfred, Casey Jones,
What's up, Barican Comics?
Falcon, Rich. I did it again because I can't read my handwriting. Rick Jones, War Machine, Speedy, Jimmy Olsen, and Arthur. I'm just letting you know right now, I think Wally's better than Rich Jones. Rick Jones.
From now on, I'm only calling him Rich Jones. From this point forward, he is only Rich Jones.
It's it, like I just can't help it now. At this point in my mind, and from reading it, it's Rich Jones. So, what do you guys think? I think it's a decent list. I would definitely have liked to have seen Wally in there. I think Harley, honestly, is not a bad choice.
I mean, like I said, I don't read a whole lot of DC. I don't know a lot about some of their characters and stuff, just because it's not something I've dove into yet. I didn't know. I always hear Steve talking about Wally and what's the other one?
Speedy?
Flash?
Or Kid Flash?
No, who's the other Flash guy?
Barry. There's Barry, Wally.
Wally. He's always talking about him. I'm thinking like that they're
Barry is the Flash.
okay.
Well, that depends on who you ask.
Yeah.
Some people Wally is their Flash.
See that I didn't realize. Like I was thinking like there was just one Flash, and it was kind of like Captain America, where different people picked up the mantle throughout time or something.
There's a lot.
I'm not even going to explain this on camera because I don't know enough about Flash, and I would just end up making myself look stupid. So
say it with confidence, dude, and people will believe anything you have to say.
Or you can just do like me and just be like, "Hey, bro, I don't know. Like I read a lot of stuff."
Aqualad was somebody I almost put on the list.
I haven't dove into it,
but I don't think Aquaman. I don't know. I do like what Aquaman was in the DC animated universe. I like what they did with him recently. That's top for another day. So, well, I mean, that was it then. That was this week's top 10. So that was not a bad one. A little controversial. And Rich Jones made it. And Jay Garrick. Jay Garrick was a Flash. All right. That was fun. 2 hours.
You thought so.
2 hours is a bit of a record, man. So do we want to take a small break, come back, get the live stream of the late night?
I gotta take a small break. Y'all can roll straight into the next one if you want to. I gotta go hit the head real quick and go tell my wife good night real quick. And you guys can roll right into it though if you want. Everybody in the chat, we see all 19 of you. We are just going to end this stream and start a new one. We're going to try to get some of the other people in the community on here, get some guests on here. We're just going to hang out and get a little weird. So
there's not going to be much weirdness.
It always gets weird. You can get weird, get a snuggy and get a little weird, you know.
Justin, you going to hang out or you go and you hit in the sack?
Oh, wait. It's not even midnight yet.
Yeah, and we almost missed out on talking about our last segment. Why do we never talk about this?
What's the last segment?
What are we reading or what are we going to read this week?
Yeah, real quick.
And the reason why I am so excited about it is, go ahead, whatever you got to do. You got a bumper for it?
Yeah, it's not playing.
Uh-oh.
What? It literally is not working. Look. I hit it 4 times.
That's not what you just said.
No, twice.
Words.
So, I've showed a couple of times that I've been picking this series up, and I was waiting for one more to be able to start reading it. So I finally, guys, I'm going to get to read Kraven's Last Hunt. I know you can buy it in trade. I know you can buy it digitally, read it that way. I wanted to read individual issues, and I picked up issue number 132 of Spectacular Spider-Man. The very last part just worked out that was the last one I needed. So now this week, I am so excited. I will finally get to read Kraven's Last Hunt. I've been looking forward to reading this for about 6 to 7 months now. I've been looking for all these. Found them all in the wild. Got great prices on them, and I'm pumped.
And I have been reading Golden Age Batman digitally. However, I've got some bids out on eBay for the Golden Age Batman Omnibus. I am actually freaking loving it. It's quite humorous to see how the Batman stories were written versus how they are now.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it is such an old set of stories from the late 30s and how it's written, I am really enjoying it. So I'm reading it digitally just because, let's be realistic, I'm never going to own Detective Comics 27 or 28 or 29 or 30 or any of those. But man, it is awesome. And is there going to be lots of bickering? There's probably going to be some arguments. And after the late night streams, Dustin's allowed to say a few more cuss words, and he's going to go get some beer. So it might be a little. It's going to be some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going. What was it you did earlier? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's getting that mouthful of corn.
But and I'm also looking for the first print of TMNT Volume 2 by IDW. When I get that, I'm going to be reading that. But these are also what we're going to be reading starting to read in the coming weeks. I have the Planet Hulk Omnibus. Nick has World War Hulk. I've already read Planet Hulk, so I'm going to start reading the World War Hulk, and he's going to start reading Planet Hulk. Phenomenal stories. Awesome stories in that Planet Hulk. I don't care about any of the movies that have been made for it. None of them do it justice, and none of them got it right.
Top 10 trades, and then also Josh recommended top 10 Dustin angry faces.
Number one for me, Scorpion's head bouncing off the desk.
I'm still trying to get, like, I think that would be a perfect thing to use for Justin's toy box when you talk about Andy McFarlane toys, to have that as just a quick thing to throw in there, but he has yet to do it. So.
I told him to get me a timestamp.
I did it 3 times.
I've not seen one timestamp.
I've sent them to you.
Look, dude, our notification for going live just now came through. Why is it happening?
I have no idea. Oh, I thought you were about to say you hate me. I'm like, I didn't do it.
Well, whatever.
Justin, what about you, man? Anything you're going to be reading this week or coming up, or anything you read this past week?
I know he's going to be hanging on that wall.
This past week, I read. I'm completely caught up with the current X-Men stuff. So all of the what is this one called? Dawn of X. Like this current era of X-Men, I'm caught up on. And I read all of the AWA stuff, all 4 of them. I read Once and Future number 7, so I'm caught up on that. What I started reading, and I think what I'll probably continue to read this week, is I just started the Batman DC Rebirth stuff. So I'm starting on issue 1 and just going to go through it.
How are you reading it? Electronically?
Floppies.
You do have the floppies?
Yeah.
See, I want to get the Rebirth and the New 52 if they have like an omnibus version.
They have a New 52 omnibus.
Do they? Because I want to go down that route because
yeah, they have that, dude. That's literally been on every list that I've put up of what should I buy next. Snyder's New 52 omnibus. I can pick you one up any day you're ready. They got them on the shelves. It's like $130.
Woo!
Dude, how much do you think omnibus costs, bro?
I need the half price.
Well, you should have got it when it came out then.
That reminds me, I pre-ordered my first omnibus.
Uh-oh.
What you got?
New Mutants Volume 1.
Right on.
So real quick, Josh. So the AW books, AWA, if you have any of those, would you drop the Resistance? Because I don't. I think I'll just steal yours. Because
if you'd have went up to Killer Finds today, like I told you, you could have picked one up there because I
like to support my comic shop.
Well, actually, they're both would be considered our local comic shops. We support both of them equally, as they do us.
I don't know. Technically, I never have purchased anything from Killer Finds. Actually, I have. I purchased a FOP. That's what they are. They're a bunch of flops.
I purchased it and he reimbursed me, but we'll call it that.
And Spawn. So New 52 wouldn't waste your time. Interesting. And then I have not read
with that Court of Owls, man. I heard a lot of people really love that Court of Owls storyline. I'm gonna buy the omnibus eventually and read it because I'm really interested in it. So.
I've been enjoying the heck out of this Golden Age stuff, like the Batman, and I don't know why. I mean,
something else that Nick, 42. Yeah, but do they have the New 52 Batman omnibus that price though? Because I know a lot of times they only stay at that price for a certain amount of time when they come out, Green Laser. But we are definitely aware of in-stock trades for sure. Another thing Nick needs to read this week, and once he does, we can do an edited video discussing our thoughts on God Country.
So, good news. I actually have it digitally now, too, on top of the trade.
And I bet you didn't bring my trade back.
No, I didn't. I do have it digitally now. I think they were doing like a free version of it or something. Something like that, I think, somewhere on.
So hopefully Nick will get that read, and we'll drop an edited video discussing that. And
at some point,
that one is going to definitely. I think that one's going to definitely catch some heat. That'll be a very watched video, I think.
So maybe I'll put New 52 on the back burner then, because basically they're saying Court of Owls was about the only part that they enjoyed. But comics are very. What's the word I'm looking for?
Subjective.
I'm gonna grab it though. They're not telling you that if you buy it, they're not going to like you anymore. I mean, they're just saying
it's
their
not about
opinions.
that. It's if I had to choose between reading like the rest of the Berserk or the additional saga.
Well, like I want to pick up the
Golden Age Batman,
the Death and Return of Superman omnibus, but there's a bunch of people that said do not. There's a lot of people that said yes. Yeah. So I don't know about where I want to go on that one. So,
and I really want to go back and reread some of the early like X-Men.
Well,
but I feel like
there's another shop here that has the omnibus volume 1 X-Men. with the giant size X-Men on the cover.
Look at Josh looking out for me. Yes, I would love to get that Resistance, and I can come by and pick it up next time the pull's on.
I'm slowly making my way through it.
Is it hard?
I guess Volume 2 is the one I'm thinking. It had the giant size X-Men on the cover.
And subjective, yes. Comics are very.
This is from the Children of the Atom box set.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was actually looking on your Twitter today. I was checking out your pictures you posted on Twitter and saw that on there. That was really cool looking.
Dustin probably would agree with you for the most part. Collect your away, Dustin. Yes, collect your away. I'm gonna make a collector.
I love it when you guys throw that out there.
I'm gonna have well, we already do actually. So we do have a Teespring account. We haven't made it super public yet. I got to re-edit one of the logos because I missed out. But we actually do have a Collect Your Way TMNT style. And that thing is freaking sweet.
There you go, Nick. Golden Age Batman Volume 2 is $43.50 on that list.
Yep, on IST. And I had a Volume 1, and I lost it today.
I want to get a Golden Age Captain America omnibus and start reading through those timelies.
So I actually missed out on Volume 1 for, what did it sell for, like $25 or something like that on eBay plus 15 shipping because I was driving yesterday. And I saw it today. I didn't realize it was ending yesterday when I was driving here. Man, that crushed my soul. But it is what it is. But let me show real quick. You go ahead.
My man.
Real quick, Southern, I think the retail on that box set was like $500, but I bought it through Amazon, so it was way less than that.
Awesome.
Dang. So we're gonna have these stickers, and I have to fix right there under the R and the R. There is some white that I did not get out, so I have to fix that before we put.
Oh, I see it on the. Is it there on the C and the S as well?
So it's not on the C. That's actually just going through us, and the S is the same thing. It's that transparent, but the R is where it's still has some white, and I didn't catch that at first, so I got to take that out. But that's going to be a sticker, a shirt. I thought that thing was freaking sweet, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably one of my favorite things I've done. And spoiler alert, I'm also going to do a Super Mario Bros. One because I thought that was pretty clever, right? Like the Mario Bros, the two bros. And then one other thing, I want to pick up the absolute Swamp Thing. I've been enjoying Swamp Thing on like Justice League Dark on the, and this is going to sound silly, but you guys can judge me, but I've been enjoying the DC animated movies. They're really, really good. And Swamp Thing's been a very interesting character on there.
And they're bringing that new Swamp Thing series is going to be actually picked up by CW.
And they're redoing.
They're talking about it.
They're just basically relisting the show on CW.
And then they're thinking about doing a season 2. I've been wanting to get that app and watch some of the DC Universe stuff. I just hadn't yet. Like I want to watch the Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff. So.
And Spidey logo. So I do have some Spidey font that I was.
We did a Collect Your Way Spider-Man sticker.
Do you have one of those
from the 90s cartoon series? I was looking. I got the T-shirt over there, but
yeah. So it's
Spidey's kind of hard to do without getting a copyright thing going.
Yeah, you got to be careful, but it's gonna be freaking sweet when I'm done. And we want to put stuff out that's like, we're not trying to make like like. We just want it to be fun, right? Like you enjoy it. You think they're cool. Some stickers, some T-shirts. They're going to have Team Nick, Team Dustin. I basically feel like nobody's going to buy Team Nick, which is completely fine. But don't think I won't buy a whole bunch just so it looks like a lot of people did.
Southern, send me a picture of that sketch cover, man. I want to see it.
Yeah, so I've been wanting to get the Alan Moore Swamp Thing. Yeah, the binding's terrible. And I'm waiting for a second print because it's going to drive the price down too.
But as far as anything outside of that binding on that book, from everything I've seen, that is probably one of the most like well done hardcovers. I mean, you couldn't even call it a hardcover because it's got like a velvet
it's textured
and stuff. Texture is awesome.
But I love those absolute editions. They did one for Killing Joke I have, and that thing is so cool. See, Josh would buy a Team Nick. That's what I need to do, polos. So we'll do Team Dustin tanks and strictly for you, and then we'll do polo strictly for me.
Okay.
You're welcome. See, Justin thought that was clever. And then for if you decide to support Justin or anybody else, because Justin doesn't want his name on things.
I like that bearded.
It's not the first time we've seen Team Justin.
I'm fairly certain they just show up for your segment, but that's okay. In your wisdom on things. Team Nick polos, I really like that. But yeah, so those are a couple things I'm probably going to pick up. That's probably a cool segment. Like, what are we on the hunt for? Or what do we want to buy and just can't afford yet?
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Hey, anybody out there? I'm still looking for that Midway Mortal Kombat comic from the 90s that was a mail away. You got a code out of the arcade and you had to mail away for it. It's elusive, but I'm looking for it.
What's up, God Tank? And then real quick, Golden Laser, thanks for checking those out for me, man. That's a dang good price on show that again on the volume 2.
This is what I'm looking for. All of those X-Men's.
I know who can help you out with that. So
I need to send that list to Southern.
Send that list to me as well.
And then send it to Haven Comics. Josh, he literally, when I say just picked up a run, he picked up a run. And some of them are in really great shape.
Like these books this collection had legs because they running.
Yeah, so and if you are on Facebook, go to Haven Comics, just type it in. And, he's got some stuff. So maybe he might be able to help you out, get you a good deal on some things. And let me see. So what else, guys? I mean, what do you think about the format of the show? Let us know. Should we do the news a little bit shorter? Maybe just have one larger formatted discussion topic. And then, of course, continue the Justin's Toy Boxes. Do you enjoy the top 10 list? I feel like a lot of people do. And then maybe we should add a couple other things. So, yeah, obviously some of the best stuff. And then once Justin gets some more shelves, when IKEA opens up, we're actually going to do live unboxings for those. I think he said he was going to do, or at least show them off, whatever. I don't care either way.
We're going to get to watch Justin play with his toys at night.
So I'm just going to put this out there. If we do a late show and I stay on and don't go to sleep, maybe we crack that Magneto open a little bit.
Oh,
maybe we just see what it's like.
Do you think?
I can't.
That's
it's not an on command thing. Dude.
No.
Agu, what's going on, man? I know a lot of people's got a lot of auctions and stuff going on tonight, so people are on there buying stuff and checking out the auctions. I know Rod, he actually went live a little later than normal too. So, thanks to everybody that was hanging out with us. And guys, we're up to 864 subscribers right now. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much, man. It's crazy, man. It really has kind of blown our mind at how fast we've grown, and that's from you guys. So
I had a Two Brothers Comics cage fight, and everybody hit the like button, and now we're talking Justin. Yeah. So I tell you what we'll do. Let's go ahead and end it here. Let's take a 10-15 minute break so Dustin and I use the bathroom, get some drinks. When I say drink, some water. He's going to drink maybe two teas or beers before he gets drunk. And then we invite you guys all to come back. So again, 10-15 minutes. We'll say about 12:05 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we will schedule it so you can immediately go on the page, hit the reminder button so you'll get notified when we start. We're going to send some links out to some people in the community and see if we can get some guests to come on and hang out with us too. It always makes it more interesting as well. I'm hoping we can get Comics and Death Metal on here for the first time ever to hang out. I was kind of talking him up a little bit earlier, so I don't know if he's going to be able to get on with us or not, but that'd be cool. I know Chaos is wanting to jump in. Rod might jump in. So we're going to send some links out, but make sure you guys check out as soon as we get off. We're going to schedule it so you can hit the reminder to know when we jump back on. So give us about 15 minutes or so, and we will be back.
Josh, I'll be in touch.
Yeah, so it's fine. And then, this is what makes me sick, $80. I could have won it for like $26 plus 15 shipping, dude, and because I was driving. So I ordered Saga Volume 3 Deluxe Edition to soothe my soul. More Lion Cat.
Nice.
He died. That's fine.
It's nice. Volume 3 is nice.
Spoiler. Now I'll never read Saga.
Actually, I don't think he is.
Tell you what,
maybe he is. I don't remember.
If we can get Comic Man Andy to jump in with us tonight, you guys can talk Saga all night because that is his. Like he don't.
Damn.
He loves. I think he loves Saga more than Punisher.
Thank you, Comic Book Noob, and again, go check him out.
Appreciate it.
Very new channel, doing good things. I love it. You the man, Green Laser. I'm gonna get some Batman Golden Age Omnibus. I
just want some Batman Golden Age comic books, and I've got a few that I want.
I'm never gonna buy them. I'll never afford them. Guys, thank you so much. See you here in just a few. And as always,
collect your way.